record.
Sorry.
The Jarl sits upon his throne, his pets lounging at his feet. His sons have just returned with a prize that is going to make him a legend. Correction, a greater legend. When we last left you
Is
guys,
it
you
talking
were
about
still
Mav?
floundering at the bottom of the ocean. You had found a way to harness the World Ender Spear. You've stuffed it into the Arsenal pack, which appeared to be taking a minimal amount of damage, but it's going to do for now. And you escaped the guardians that were surrounding it, thanks to a little bit of clever spell work by Jeffrey, and started to swim away. And Jeff said, "But wait, let's destroy that place."
That's
And you
true.
went back to the conch shell and you got the thing, and yep. And now you're like, let's go back and destroy the sea elf blacksmith. That's where we left.
Before we make the decision to go back, I am okay with testing this weapon out. Ars anal pack. Um uh Jeff, your entire reasoning for wanting to do this is a wish spell, correct?
Yeah.
What are you going to wish for?
You guys.
Feel like
My
that's
wish
gonna
is for you
backfire.
guys.
What?
What?
My wish is for you guys. The what the wish was going to be for was going to be up to you guys. But I'm the one that has to obviously word it. I'm giving that wish to you guys.
Did we each get a wish, or was it one wish?
Just
Just
one
one
wish.
wish.
Okay.
Yep.
Jeff struck
And him
the
and
deal.
him and I
He's
have the
going to give
contract.
A wish to Jeff.
Yep. And my
I-
statement was to remove all of the legal trouble that we have with the inevitables. However, if there was something else that's better, I'll take it. But my opinion was to have the wish be that whatever got us all into the trouble with the inevitables is just undone. Whether that be our memories being wiped out, the experience, like Jeffrey will tell you that I'll take whatever it is, as far as because he knows that wish magic and the weave magic of a wish is very wonky and manipulatable. He's willing to take whatever that is because he, along with you guys, understands just how big of a deal that is. More so because our lawyer in the heavenly realms was scared by it. And that's the only reason he cares so much about that specific statement. Because that guy delivered him a letter from the martyr.
So here's my thought.
Sure, we could
Here's
just
my
wish for
concern.
25,000 gold pieces.
It is less about the quote-unquote wonkiness of the wish spell and more about the pure, unadulterated power of that spell
Mm-hmm.
is absolutely not something to be taken lightly.
Yeah, I know. But I did watch you punch that guy in the face, so it can't be that big.
Watch who punch me in the face.
The Marut, or not the Marut, the what the heck was it called? Married. Watched you punch the Married in the face unchallenged, and so his magic can't be that strong.
Who punched me in the face? I'm lost.
You punched the Married in the face
The Mirrid.
to start the fight. The genie.
Oh, the guy who's gonna give you the win.
Yeah, you punched him in the face, so his magic can't be all that powerful.
It's less about his magic and more about the wish spell itself.
Yeah, I understand that. You and your girlfriend can figure that out.
I think Tony's just being silly at the moment.
Yes.
I think Tony's being Tony at the moment.
Yes. I answered the question honestly and then followed it up with me.
Yeah. So
I'll put it
again,
up with me.
I don't have an issue with destroying the temple
Sure.
in an attempt to gauge, first of all, how the weapon works, what kind of destructive force it has,
I mean, do we really want to talk about this right now? Like, you have to use the wish immediately.
I think
No,
we should
right?
not even take the wish.
But
In
it's-
this instance, the genie is granting the wish. You will have to use the wish immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Once he
There you go.
leaves, he doesn't.
Yeah.
You'd have to find him again. He'd owe you one,
Mhm.
but you'd have to go find him.
Right, at the moment he said he'll find me once the temple is destroyed and then I get my wish. So once he finds me at that point in time, I immediately have to do it. But if I choose to send him away, I at least want to, I mean, in reality, if we're deciding not to, I don't think I'm going to postpone. I think I'll just end up wishing for something else then. Like something that is more within the simple parameters of the wish spell as we know it, rather than wishing for something with wording, just wishing for a spell.
Okay, so we don't have to RP that out or anything like that, but
Yeah.
Thanik would absolutely. This is less an issue of whether or not he trusts you, and more an issue of this is fundamentally his job.
Yeah.
So he will not let you cast a wish spell without
Consequences.
very, 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 very specific answers prior to that being, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you say, I just want to cast, I'll use the wish spell to cast a level, whatever, fireball or whatever,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's within the parameters of the spell. That's fine. We clearly don't need to RP that out. But like Thanik is not going to just let you have a wish.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you what the only other thing that Jeffrey would wish for would be, but Tony doesn't want to say that, and Jeffrey wouldn't want to right now either. I don't know that Jeffrey would tell you what his backup wish is.
That's
Now that
fine.
I'm thinking this through.
Just know that Thanik isn't going to let you use it. He will not let you cast. He will not let you ask for a wish without knowing what it is first. So
Copy
whether
that.
you decide
Yep.
you decide to not tell him and just not use it, or
Mm-hmm.
Why don't
know what I
we
mean?
give? I mean, a very basic one would be to give the four of us resistance to a specific damage,
Mm-hmm.
which I think would be huge.
Yeah, sure.
Beneficial.
That is how Tony initiated
Yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that if we want to just go with something basic that we know will succeed, we will. Otherwise, Jeffrey has two things in mind that he would like to wish for.
So, do we
I like how
want
Fredo.
to try out this harpoon?
Let's try out the harpoon.
Bing!
I glove up.
Let's get some distance, so we're not collateral damage.
Absolutely.
Well, seeing as how we don't know what the range of collateral damage is.
The other thing, Mike, did
Could be galaxies, we don't know.
yeah, the king who had it prior.
Yeah, he's
What-
currently in the
I
other
can't think
sword
of
I'm
his name,
holding.
But he
Alrus.
he said that having it made him
Edgy.
uncontrollably angry. Is that what
He
it was?
didn't say that, but that is kind of what you've surmised.
Okay.
But well, maybe.
Well, we knew that he ended up killing his wife because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not an accident that he killed his wife.
Correct.
I mean, accident is a vague term in that sense, but he meant to kill his wife because she was trying to get him to stop using the weapon.
Correct, which is why it's called Allura's Bane.
Yes.
Oh, Spain.
While Mav has it, would I be able to, obviously with Mav's permission, would I be able to psychically assist him in any controlling of anger.
Maybe. Yeah, I would. The way this would work then mechanically is I would alert Mav to that happening, and then, and then that's actually the Granite-backs engaging in the annual game of jarts, lawn darts,
yeah.
with their brand new lawn dart.
I don't know if it helps, but I have calm emotions as well. So
I was also
Oh, you have it.
thinking of hope.
So yeah, I would alert the fact that is coming, and then if Mav chooses to alert you to the fact that that's coming,
Okay, sure.
it would be a
Yeah,
chain of events. But
Yeah, that's why I said with Mav's permission. So because I'm not going to just jump into his head. So I will let Mav know if you start to feel different in any way. If you need help, let me know, and I will do my best.
Yep. And I can, with my racial ability, use calm emotions. So with my charisma modifier.
Meanwhile, if you need help destroying stuff, just let Othig know.
Yeah,
right on.
Othig can totally be your
Emotional
spotter.
support. His emotional support, Othig.
The guy with the rangefinder, like
Yeah. Yep.
2 degrees south by, like whatever.
Yeah.
Weren't we under attack at the end of last week?
No, you sent the Guardians
just-
off with suggestions.
Nah, fam, we pieced out. Yo.
So
Oh, that's right.
We're under attack in a vague sense that like within
Yeah.
probably 10 to 15 minutes they'll come after us, but we're okay.
Yeah.
Right this immediate.
What was our cliffhanger last time?
Yeah, and they are back towards where you're going.
And
They're in the temple.
And they will be dead if we launch said remote tactical nuke at said temple.
Right,
Bunker
yeah.
Buster.
Ain't that the truth?
At the very least.
Can I cast Holy Weapon on the spear?
Dude.
Maybe.
Come on, tell the world
Okay.
ender. Come on. You don't need any holy weapon on that.
Way before I got to it.
So,
I think you shouldn't. I'm just saying you don't.
here's where we're at. We ended, I believe, last week. You guys
What's the call, boys? Or do we
just
need some
gotten
time to
control
think
of
about
the
it?
spear.
We can
You'd
vote
stuck it
on
in the arsenal
Discord
pack, and I
because
think
it's 10:30.
you
Whatever's
swam
happening
out into
isn't
the
happening
water, and you
tonight.
were just
Yeah, I
about
just
to
wanna
turn
know.
back and go and destroy the blacksmith.
Yeah,
And I
we were
think I
debating
was remiss
not
in
to-
something last week. I think I forgot to tell
We could just
Alright.
find out real
Mav
quick
that-
if you just touch it.
after handling the spear with the
So-
gauntlets, he realizes he could attune to this as well.
You guys start heading back
Here?
down towards the temple,
Yes, the spear. I
Oh,
saw your
magic
lip.
gloves.
The other
It-
two are
magic
swimming along.
gloves.
and Hal's like
well,
he's getting really kind of
I guess
excited.
we're going to-
kind
it
of,
has-
and
There is a large
Herman is
smattering
real
of
excited.
properties.
He wants to see what this
with this
gadget
weapon.
does.
While he's doing this, am I able to reach out to Fazragul to let
yeah.
him know to come pick us up?
Okay.
Maybe,
Yeah, he
maybe
says
if
he'll meet you at the top of the-
this trial run
top of the
goes
fissure.
okay, we hand the spear over to Othig. No, I'm just saying.
Look for the explosion.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Yeah, but then you have to
Um,
go through the whole
um,
attunement process again. Coming in hot.
How long does attunement take?
An hour.
Hey, we figured it out once. You know,
No, that's
Yeah.
where
You
Fine.
take
pick
a
up
rest
next
after
week.
we finish.
while we
everything?
were out on adventure.
No, in 2
No,
weeks. In 2
we figured
weeks.
it out.
In
I don't
weeks,
do
that's
it.
right.
Took a
In
rest.
2
Oh,
weeks.
crud.
Next
You did not take a rest.
I mean,
Had an
play
opportunity
as
to take a rest.
compass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had an opportunity
Ah.
to take a rest. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
know.
speaking of
Mav would not be opposed to attuning, but we'll need some time to do that.
I wouldn't
Um,
mind time. I want to get my whip back, and this sword's gonna get yeeted into a chasm.
that's fine, but we can't do that now. We
Why
can't
not?
do that now. We can't do it here because in a short couple minutes, the Guardians are going to come back.
Sure, but they don't know where we are.
Well, that's why we shouldn't stay here.
That's why
I
we
mean-
should poke the thing with the nuke and
Sure.
blow it up.
Remote tactical nuke.
Remote
mhm,
tactical
mhm.
nuke.
It promotes healing. You gotta demo before you can reno.
Yeah.
Demo before you reno.
Are we popping the? Is that what we're doing? We're gonna pop the temple. Boop.
I am okay with doing that.
Yeet. All right, I'm gonna give Mav a bardic inspiration. I'm
Right.
also
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
Uh,
like I don't know if you guys remember this, but like way back at the very beginning when we were commoners, I had said that Othig had dreams of building like a ballista that,
mhm.
you know, like would launch like gigantic spears. This is like a dream fulfilled for him. So there is absolutely no question that Othig wants to see this happen because it's basically been like a lifelong dream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also as a
But
precautionary,
he
I'm
also
going
doesn't
to
understand like the depth of how bad this could be. So there's that.
Yeah, this could be really bad.
with the penny whistle, I'm going to cast protection from good and evil. And then also cast bless on what's your name again?
What's his
Mavamir.
face?
Yeah, Mav. So, in case anything tries to eat you while you're doing this, and I'm gonna, magically guide your aim.
So bless and inspiration.
Yep. Protection from good and evil
Bacon
off the penny
hope.
whistle, and then I'm blessing you.
I'm gonna cast True Sight
Oh no.
just to be able to, make sure that I see where I'm aiming for.
Then I'll get ready to
Othig's gonna
cast
cheer you on.
regenerate for when your arms fall off.
There's no bonus for that. He just
Wait, how long
thinks
does
what you're doing
regenerate
is
last?
really great and kind of wishes he could be the one to do it. But he's glad you're doing it.
Okay. So you cast True Sight. And that's it.
Yep.
You don't see any illusions or anything else. Nothing's visible. Any of that business that would qualify in True Sight.
And then Bacon of Hope.
Speaking of hope, is up.
Okay.
So math healing.
I'm gonna stab a stabber.
All right, so you guys start to swim down towards, and you were if I was correct, you did not take the rest time, and you did not attune to the spear.
Correct.
Wait, I thought he was attuned to the spear.
I'm
Oh no, he's attuned to the
gloves.
gloves. No, we should definitely. You shouldn't use this thing unattuned. That's a horrible idea.
I'm
Cast
happy
Identify.
taking the rest.
Yeah. Wait a second. Wait, I thought you were attuned to it. I apologize. I must have missed that part of the conversation. You definitely shouldn't use this thing without attuning to it. That's a terrible idea.
Well, then we need to find a place to hide from the Guardians.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody cast Mansion.
Yeah, I only have the one spell slot left to do it. I can definitely mansion it up. Does Helkewing have any useful spells in this moment? I don't actually know what he does. I don't know what he is.
No. How
Okay.
about the hut?
The hut could definitely happen. That would be Adam, who I think is frozen, but
I'm not
Whoa.
frozen.
you were on my screen. You had a pain
Your
face on.
face is frozen.
I mean, sometimes you're not wrong. It's called tetanus, my dude. Don't make that face. It's gotta get stuck like that. But I could hut, or sorry, I can mansion, or you could hut, Thanak.
Your face is stuck. I would say that's probably called Botox, but
Yeah, I can definitely hut.
Yeah, let's make the hut,
Hut,
and
hike.
take a short rest. And
Hey Mike,
Hmm.
is that a dome or is that like a half dome? Is it a full dome or is it, I mean not a dome? Is it a full circle or is it just a straight
It's a
dome?
half.
The
got a
chrome
floor.
dome like Shredder.
So
and then a bubble.
yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm not going to use hut because they can burrow.
who can
So-
Oh
burn?
no, it's the floor is sealed. They can't.
Oh, the floor is sealed.
But the shape of the hut is a half circle. It's an igloo,
Right.
but it's got its own floor.
Oh, okay, so they can't, so creatures can't come
Correct.
in from underneath. Okay, all right, then never mind, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take an hour.
Yep. I would like to attempt to. I don't know if I can or not. Unattune from
Bacon of,
Anger Sword and put my whip back.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Bacon of Hope will come on when we actually do all of our stuff. Not
Copy that.
If that's okay.
Oh, that's It's not
Oh,
good.
No,
you're not. I'm not tuning.
no, you do. You honestly really just don't want to. All you really want to do right now is find some mind flayers.
Wait. Does that mean you didn't let me change it? Wait, it
Oh,
wasn't
that's
Mind
right.
Flayers. It was
I thought you.
Bards or something, wasn't it?
no, it was Mind Flayers because it was going to be Hippo People, but then I got scolded.
Yes.
Yeah, but didn't you
Um,
want to change it?
I
to
asked
Bards?
if I could, and Mike never responded.
Yeah.
I wanted my favorite enemy to just be Bards.
Oh my gosh.
Everything bad that's ever happened to Jeffrey was a Bard's fault.
I think it would be great if after we solve this problem, we go after Tenacious D&D. Yeah.
That's so good.
So good. So,
Well, that's good
all
to
right.
know.
When you attune to this weapon, you are, for one, it is an extraordinarily powerful weapon. It's so good, as a matter of fact, that I actually made this one in
Fantasy grounds.
in Fantasy Grounds, and I'm going to drop it into the party sheet for you to grab. Actually, I'll just give it straight to you.
Yeah.
Because you know
Find it already.
Thanak was over there waiting to grab it. I want to look at it too.
So I know Othig was.
I didn't give it a lot of
Yeah.
description, but it is basically it's a 15-foot long. Oh yeah, hold on.
It's a
It is-
lance.
that's always heavy.
Hello.
Even
Well, that's okay. The only thing I'm still attuned to is my belt of giant strength.
yep.
So
What about your raiments of the whatever?
I got my
queen?
gloves and I got the javelin and my belt.
You don't have the
It
ornaments
is
of the
in
queen
your
anymore?
Inventory. It has reach. It is heavy, and then the rest of it you can discover on your own.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It does magical and fire damage.
Yeah, it has reach.
It doesn't have reach. It is reach.
What is the last one? Is that a spell?
You
or-
don't know.
Okay.
It makes you 2d6 angry per hour.
What
Yeah.
button?
Okay.
Per hour.
Sounds good.
2d6 angry points to be used as you
Oh,
wish.
Okay.
So you are now attuned to Allure's Bane.
It's like if that thing was going in the party sheet, I was like, you have my attention. I'm stopping everything else that I am currently doing. Oh, it's going in Mav's inventory? Oh, never mind. Go back.
Well, I mean that brings up a good point. During this hour, do we give the gloves and the spear to Othig?
No, we don't,
No,
because
we would
you need it to handle it. Unless you're telling us that you don't need the gloves to handle it now.
No, giving both to you.
No, because the gloves took a lot to actually get attained.
Yes, the gloves were a very special attunement.
That's right.
The only
gloves
reason
were-
you're able to attune to the spear so
Because-
easily, which would have had a similar
Yeah.
attunement without the gloves.
is instrumental that you use the gloves in tandem with the
Yep.
spear.
No, I forgot the reason that I was wearing the gloves.
Okay.
Being
I actually
Yeah.
don't remember why you picked the gloves. Like, and remember there was a good
because
reason.
I
for it, I
almost
just don't remember.
killed.
Because we
No, I
Wait,
know, but I don't
That's
remember
how we did
why.
it. It could have been Othig.
figured that the gloves would be necessary to handle the spear.
No, I know, but why did?
I think he just volunteered, if I remember right.
I
Is
did.
that all
And
it was?
everybody else went,
did.
okay,
No
let's
one-
let him do it.
No one said
Alright.
anything at first, and I was about to, and then he interjected, and I let it play out.
All right.
Like, I don't know if anyone else was gonna say anything, but I was like, well, it's a spear. Like, obviously I'm interested, but I didn't want to just like jab my opinion in there, so I waited
you
a
did.
moment, and
Yeah, you did.
and Andy took it. So I did, but I at least like restrained myself a bit. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm driving at, really.
The gloves. Do you remember what was special about those? Was it fire resistance and cold resistance.
Yes, you get cold and fire resistant when you're attuned to the gloves. Otherwise, they're not really all that special. They're just designed to hold the spear. So they operate similarly to Bigby's hand, but with only within 10 feet of you,
Yeah,
and you can hold the spear.
they summon the big version of the gloves that actually hold the spear, isn't that?
Yeah.
Yes, the little
accurate? Yeah.
gloves do. They summon the big gloves. It's all one unit now that the pieces are together.
But 2 attunements.
Two whole attunements.
2 whole
Tournament.
Two whole fig newments. Stuff to the wraps.
Okay.
Go
Maybe I
get
can
wrecked.
muscle down another one, but I don't know.
And
by the
Mav,
sea.
just so you know, the abilities it has that have, let's say you could, that first one that only costs 1 charge, you could
Yep.
level 10 that.
Oh,
And you could blow all 10 charges on that one, and
make that level 9 or whatever.
yeah.
Hmm.
So if you can get an upcast out of one of the spells, then you can do so.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So, all right, now let's get back to it. As you guys go to exit the hut, you can see out of the hut. Where did you cast it?
The hut.
In the conch shell or back closer to the temple?
I think I would cast it further away from the temple, just to alleviate issues of the guardians
Okay.
coming out.
And you can see through the dome, but they cannot see in. So during your rest, you do see the guardians come out of the temple, and they are patrolling the water outside of the temple. So in order to get back there, you are probably going to have to deal with them first, and you can do it however you so feel the need to.
On the plus side, that means that they're done breaking at very least that room. So we have less to blow up.
He could have used his, super secret slidey holes to meander around. We don't know.
Mike, I can use the spear at range basically because I have my gloves controlling the big gloves, which move the spear.
And you don't have the arsenal pack.
Correct. Theoretically, you have 15 feet of reach
I was gonna say
with the
you could-
gloves and the spear.
Okay.
But the gloves, the big gloves, stay behind you, like big astral puppet hands.
Right, but they can proceed 5 feet out from him, and then the
gotcha.
spear has 10 feet of reach, so
I was hoping they'd be like
15
Bigby's
feet.
hand.
total.
Just send them out to do your bidding. We find Mav just like running a bar somewhere. He's no longer adventuring. He's just using the gloves to man the bar.
His gloves are adventuring.
I've got the gloves on, but the spear's on the wall. Somebody starts to have a fight, and I just lift up the gloves like, you want me to do this?
You want me to put the hammer down?
How would you guys like to proceed to deal with the Guardians?
Obviously, recklessly.
Yeah.
I
I've always joked about it. Now we're actually going to do it.
feel
No,
like that's
this
this
is not a time to be reckless. Actually, it's probably the least time to be reckless.
It doesn't seem like a great time now.
Can we thaumaturgy?
There you
Oh,
go. Give it
30.
some style. Like it.
Nice.
So we can thaumaturgy and create some noise for it to go investigate.
Sure, I could attempt to use some illusions and other things to try and lure them away.
Do we want to lure them away, or do we want to just fight them?
I mean, we could fight them.
I mean,
We could also lure them into the temple and then just drop it on them.
I mean, do you want to try your shiny new spear out on them?
I mean, they're not
Yeah,
squid men,
but-
so
He's not talking to you. He's talking to the new fighter of the group.
Yeah.
Right, but I have an angry sword, so I'm just gonna answer because angry sword.
Who's the new Bastion?
we can. We only have an hour of its use.
Well, you can have up to 8 if you want, but
Up to 8. Ooh, okay.
so the hut lasts for 8. But you guys
No,
do know you're kind of in a hurry.
Spear.
I thought it was like 3 hours or something like that, but maybe I'm wrong. Or was it only an hour?
3 hours
hut?
of using spear.
No, the spear. Or the gloves or
There's
whatever.
a time limit for the gloves and the spear.
The gloves can only be used for 3 hours. That's yeah.
Okay. So
But it's not a
it's not a once you go and keep going. So if
Yeah.
we use
Right.
it for a couple minutes to destroy this place,
Then you put them away and it's fine.
then we put away, it'll be fine.
So you have this. You have the spear. How comfortable?
I don't think that circle's big enough. It needs to be probably half the globe.
Oh, are you on that? How comfortable are you with fighting those guardians?
I mean, I'm not fighting him alone, if that's what you're asking.
No, I just mean in the sense of like.
Nah, fam,
like,
if you go down, we're all going down.
No, I just mean like, is the weapon itself? Do you think you'd be able to hit with it? Do you think you'll be able to? How much damage do you like? I mean, based on you holding it and you having it.
This is too
Do
bad.
you think this is something that should be more for just a stationary target? You know what I mean? Like you don't use a ballista on a single infantryman.
When it's personal, you do.
I didn't
think
do
you can
that.
I think this would
I didn't.
be usable against them.
Okay. Do you want to, or would you rather?
Think of the spear as a scalpel.
Surgical
I
scalpel.
feel like the spear being a scalpel means you don't know what the spear is.
Or a
I
scalpel.
feel like you don't know what a scalpel is.
I know exactly what a scalpel is.
I don't think you
Scalpel
do.
is an instrument of precision.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
be scalping this planet is what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
This initially has precision, and then not.
Yeah,
Alright.
which means it's not like a scalpel at all.
Exactly like a scalpel.
I was using a scalpel in the
explosive
station and he exploded.
Okay. So we're going to use this main map as your combat map for this because my underwater map is one of the ones that disappeared.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are going to come out of the hut over here.
I will erase my drawings.
You can leave your drawings because
Oh,
the
I will-
creatures are going to be nowhere near them.
Okay, well, I already erased it, so that's fine.
Oh, well, all right.
I might rewrite it anyway because it was hilarious.
It was quite funny.
I was having a lot of fun with it anyway.
And then you see these guys. As soon as you come out of the hut, it's like they know where you are. They didn't know where you were when you were in the hut, and now you're out, and they know where you are. We need Hal and Herman the Craw. All right. So they start swimming towards you, a big bundle of mouths and necks and bitey heads, and that's about it. And you guys are there. So initiative has been rolled
No.
because you're gonna need to roll initiative.
Let me look at that. Also, Mike, I like how you change this guy's name like every time he's
Who?
Halcyon, Halcyon, Halcoin.
Halcoin is how it always has been.
No,
I'm the
it
one
was
that screws it
originally
up.
with a K, and it was Halkyon.
I don't think you're right.
I am absolutely right. Because I thought it was a really bizarre pronunciation or spelling of Halcyon, but you use the Greek spelling of Halcyon with a K. Which makes sense because Krenchat it's a Greek adjacent.
Oh, look at that.
Adam's
Huh.
right for once.
Hey, you get one a week.
That's it. Look at that. All right.
Girl finds a nut every once in a while.
Let's see. I gotta. So, after all of the discussion with his name, he's really confused about what's going on and ends up at the bottom.
What do we call you?
Actually, it would be a 4 because he has Dex. So.
Do you think that's how it is, or is it actually like, what am I called?
Yeah.
What's my name?
What's my
Who
name?
am I? Existential
Alright,
crisis going
Jeff,
on here.
you're up.
What? Always first. What the deuce? Ah! I never know what I want to do.
Announce us.
Then
I
don't
will
make
herald
a
us.
character with really high Dex and give him the alert feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
If you
I
don't
don't
want to
wanna
be
be
first,
first.
don't do those things.
This guy doesn't have alert.
Can you elect to roll a 1? Can you elect to, like, for initiative?
No.
Can you do that? No? Is that not a thing?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
How far
Can
away
you-
are they?
can
They're a
you
long ways away,
fail
aren't
your
they?
initiative?
Well, I can't really close the gap, so I'm gonna inspire Othig, and I will.
I don't know that Othig can be any more inspired by what's currently going
Yeah,
on in the
that's
world right at this moment.
Probably true. And I'm just gonna cast protection from good and evil on myself, and wait.
I've never been
Alright.
so proud to call myself a granite back.
Othig,
Oh,
you're not gonna
boy.
close the gap at all?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm
Wait, I did
squishy.
not mean to target that. What am I targeting? What am I
I'll wait
actually
for them to come
targeting?
to us.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
I'm
front,
not
that's a
squishy.
good-
What am I saying? I'm becoming a
good
paladin.
place
Of
for
course, I'm gonna close
What's
the gap. I can only move
what's-
15 feet, but burp.
Are these normal squares of movement, Mike, right now?
Yeah, they're 5 feet. They're
Okay, so-
actually hexes, but they're still considered 5 feet.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
If you use the arrows, you only move yourself one at a time. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I can darken
Oh,
that
yeah.
up some.
No, I
I'll
don't need
figure
a
out
dark.
how
I was
to.
just wondering like distance because obviously it's like that. Like I understand mechanically because otherwise it'd be like, well, we're leaping like miles and like.
Yeah.
And you can do that.
So that's probably good, and I am going to use my action to hold my attack until something comes in my attack range. Is that
Something.
Something.
one of those guys? Sorry.
So one of these creatures comes
One of
asking
those-
for it.
One of those spawns of Ulanamar.
As a shark comes and just like gobbles up both of you. Heads off.
Hey, if
I
it
wasn't-
wants to get involved in this tussle, that is its fault. Okay?
All right, then.
Anyone can see that there's something going on here. Sharks.
How
stay
how
away.
far away are these guys?
About 60 feet.
60 feet. And how far are they from Othig?
I'll tell you. About 35 feet.
Is that? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if what the squares were doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move like right there-ish. And I am going to hold my action when number 1 gets close in range. Gets within 30 feet, I should say. And I will cast Bane on both of them if they're in range. Otherwise, whichever one is in range, if that makes sense.
Sounds good. All right, so that's going to be Herman's turn. And Herman is going to swing over here and he's going to look at Mav and he's like, I'm going to pinch you. And Mav, you're going to take, if you let Herman do this, you're going to take a point of damage.
Yeah.
That's it. He just wants to pinch you.
Okay, so you take your point of damage. As he goes to pinch you, you see that he's not talking about his pinchers. He brings out this device. It kind of looks like a rivet tongs, except it's got needles on either side of it. And he puts it around your arms and squeezes it, and you are now under the effects of the haste spell.
Whoa. Yes.
Dude.
Beast. I can move like 40 feet, guys.
So this thing swims up to
Sweems.
Othig because he is the first in the way, and it is going to use a
Oh, it
flurry of
Ah,
bite
that's
on Othig.
Flurry of bites. It's a monk. One of them monkfish.
And then it is going to attempt to wrap tentacles and snake heads around you.
No,
You are now grappled
no, I don't.
as it begins to crush you. And then there, in the middle of this mass of heads and mouths and flailing tentacles, this giant mouth comes out and it goes to bite you. That was almost a nat 20. It like teetered on the 20 and then tipped off of it. So, but it misses you with the maw. Mav.
All right, here's Mav.
Mav is going to move 1, 2, 3,
Love that one.
and go stand next to Thanek. And he's going to go acquire the spear out of the arsenal pack and cast Holy Weapon on the spear.
That's great.
Absolutely.
I'm so impressed.
I mean,
with
here's
this
the thing. He's
moment.
been
I don't
giving it
know.
to you for like the last, I don't know, year. I think it's time he gets to use it on himself.
Year,
On his
yeah.
own spell. Or on his own.
Probably.
And then he's going to make 2 attacks. And that is his turn.
That damage doesn't track right. It's not adding your strength to it.
He doesn't have strength.
I do
Or the
have that.
weapon.
He's got a belt that's giving him a lot of strength.
Because the weapon
A
is a
lot.
+3 weapon.
Dude,
So it should be getting at least +3. And then your strength mod as well. I might not have set it up right.
Oh, you had it. What did you do there?
Release the crackheads.
Alright, so Halcyon is going to swim over to here. And he is going to release 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch Blast.
There we go. Okay, so those should be +7.
So an
So-
extra 14 damage.
Extra 14 damage.
Okay. So he is going to hit with 1, critically hit with the other, and miss with 1. So that is 4d10 plus. He's going to do 32 points of damage to it.
Bangarang.
And it's its turn, and this one's going to swoop in and flurry of bites at.
So as soon as he gets
Othig.
close, even before he attacks,
Oh yeah, Bane.
yeah.
Who's got their dice noise on?
They both,
I
Wait.
do.
Wouldn't
oh,
you
they
have
both
already?
failed.
uh,
Excellent.
Wouldn't you have already cast Bane on the one that moved in on me?
No, I
No,
waited
No,
for the
he
second one
specifically said he was
Oh.
waiting for 1.
because I wanted to get both of them in range. So they both have Bane. The one that hit, with the attack of 21, I guess he'd have to roll a d4 to see if he would still hit. I don't know who he's attacking though.
Othig, what's your AC? Oh, he won't.
21.
So he will miss
Okay.
with flurry of bites. And then he is going to attempt to do some more constriction. That's going to hit.
Man.
And now you are grappled by it. You're grappled by 1 now and not 2. Turn that off.
Yeah, who's got that on?
It sounds so weird coming through the speaker to me. And I don't
Oh,
know
is
why it's doing that.
Man.
Who's this? then?
Unless it's mine now that just for some dumb reason started doing it. But it sounds like it's coming through the speaker. And and then it is going to attempt to maw you,
It is you.
and it will not.
I don't
Dude,
I don't know
Bane.
whose that is, but it's only when it's behind. It's
I
when
think
you're
it is
rolling.
Mike's.
I think it's
How in the
Mike.
world did that just randomly turn on for no good reason?
Dude,
But it's not my it's only rolling your dice's noise.
I'm not hearing his noise at all. I only heard it through.
Okay, how do you turn that off?
Slash something.
Oh crap! I gotta find out what it was.
Yeah, it's like Adam actually helped us all find it.
Yeah.
It's
It
a
was like,
command. It's in the.
/ dice volume 0
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
or / dice volume off.
Yeah.
You know, yours has probably just been on, and you didn't have like sound on for the app or something.
It's just
That's all-
weird
that's
that
fine.
we're. Oh, because
It
we're
just
hearing it through
started
your
out of
mic.
nowhere.
Because you're the only one with an open mic.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's why. Okay.
weird. All right, Jeff, you're up.
Already? I'm just gonna I can't actually go that far. 5, 10, 15. I'll move a little closer to this jerk. And then I don't know what this is gonna do underwater because I've never casted underwater, but I'm a thunder wave him because that can't go bad. Cast it at
Please
third
tell me
level.
you're not also targeting me.
I could certainly try not to. Oh, I'm not targeting both. I'm just targeting the one. I can't get into a position to target both. And then Kachiga. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, there was a Bane on there. Ooh, he failed. Ugh. Third level is that to that guy, and he's blasted back 10 feet.
That's really funny.
Kaboom!
You watch. You never cast it underwater, and you see the magic. Like the sound starts at a point, and it ripples out, then ripples in, and then blasts out.
Yeah.
And like it sends like rings out through the water.
Haha, making smoke like when divers make bubble rings underwater. That's what I'm picturing.
So, anything else, Jeff?
I will inspire. No, I won't.
Okay. Press the button.
Oh, that's right. I have a button. Pachow.
Othig, you are currently grappled by
And
number
inspired.
1.
I need to not be. Strength check?
It is your action to do that, so you will not get to attack if you try to bust the grapple.
Yeah.
You also have your ring. You
I-
can just pop up.
I attack at disadvantage. if I'm
Nope,
grappled.
that's restrained. You
Oh, it's
you just can't
restrained.
move.
Grapple. Oh, I don't care about moving. I don't want to go anywhere. All right. Oh, here we go. I know he'll get some extra shots on me, but whatever. Figure it out. Hopefully.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully. Yeah, sure.
It's
Why
true.
not? Whatevs.
2 hits. Critical hits.
Critical roll.
3 hits.
All right.
And a critical hit.
Yep. 3 hits. And a
You're gonna mess my monster up.
I'm gonna mess your monster up. There's 1. The 2. And a crit.
Oh, that's a good crit.
Oh, and I was not targeting a monster during all of that. Wait, no.
Oh
yes, I
no!
was.
All right,
I was,
so
I
that's
was.
54.
No, I
Six-
was.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. I just.
Okay.
I thought I was not, but I am.
Awesome.
And the one that is grappling me.
Right.
All good. I will hit the button. That is my turn.
Very nice. Thanok.
Which one has which one has Othig? Is it?
Number 1.
I can't see which one number. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, Number 1 is the one on the right.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's little numbers by their icons too. How
Yeah,
convenient.
that's the thing that I was trying to figure out, because when I mouse over them, it doesn't say which one it is anymore.
It does
That's
if you
probably a
target it in
setting
the
that I'd
combat
have to
tracker, though.
reset. But I kind of like there being little numbers over them.
Yeah, but if you zoom in, it doesn't scale
The
down.
numbers don't get any bigger, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and they actually get bigger instead of like get smaller.
Did these guys bleed at all?
Heck
these
yeah,
guys
they do.
would bleed.
Okay, it was 26-5 over.
Yes, it is.
I just
They get
realized I
bigger as they
swam
move in.
closer so I could attack it,
I
and then
mean,
made it
okay,
further
so-
away.
Yeah,
Wait, what's going on?
I'm dumb. That's all.
Oh, okay.
that's
I swam closer so I could attack it with my sword, and then thunder waved it and made it further away.
20, I assume, is not 5 over.
It is not.
okay. 20.
And one more. Over. Oh, that's a good hit.
Yeah, it was. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Dude. Whoa, dude.
And that is it. That's everything for me.
I like that.
Herman's turn.
There's no
He is gonna
2d6s
swoosh
or anything
over
like that
here.
going on.
to Jeffrey.
Oh God, he's turning on us.
No. I shouldn't have. I just meant to say by Jeffrey. It came out to Jeffrey. And then
Jeffrey's,
he's
like,
going to. You
panicking.
see him load up his little blade, his spinning buzzsaw guy, and he is going to make
Shoot
an
me
attack
out of it.
at the one holding Othig.
Can he shoot me
And
out of
he
this
will
crossbow?
hit it. So that will.
Thanak, that needs to be our next creation. We need to
What?
build a heavy crossbow that you can fire Jeffrey out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And it's Herman's turn as he shoots his little buzz guy into him. So this thing does come back, Jeff. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Now,
not close enough.
That's why we invented the Jeff missile.
Ooh, does he move
Going
back
to-
into Othig's range?
into Othig's range?
Yeah, because Othig has.
It would be. No, it never left Othig's range.
If it was back one, I thought I knocked it out of his range. Oh, does he
It
have?
was back to. Yeah,
10
I guess
foot?
it would. Yeah, it totally would come back into Othig's range.
Yes. Because I was gonna ask about him getting an attack when it left, but then I remembered forced movement. So
Force movement, yeah.
Yep.
But he does get an attack now that it's back. Yeah. Othig, if you'd like to hit it, you
Yeah.
may.
I would have gotten one against number 1 also.
at some point when they came into range the first time, but
No, when I was originally grappled by number 2.
Yeah,
number
you
two.
would have.
I
No,
don't
because
want to
they
be
moved in the
grappled by
same
number
turn.
2.
They got
You would have
close
gotten an
enough.
attack on one of them.
Yeah.
Because you go before them.
I
Alright,
feel
well,
like
I'll take my.
The
my
phrase
number
"grappled
two.
by number 2" means that you're having a rough day after a Mexican dinner.
Yeah, grappled by
Ooh.
number 2.
Ooh.
Hit it.
All right. So now it is going to flurry of bite at Othig and Bane. And then it is going to attempt to steal him from the other one with the constrict attack.
Oh,
That'll get him.
yes.
I love how they're like fighting with him.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like tossing him up between the two of them.
It's like the two T-Rexes that rip apart that guy.
Yeah.
And then he is going to attempt to maw Othig. Ah,
Meemaw. That's a 1.
it is a 1.
It's a worse
Oh my
time for that.
gosh. Wow.
He will have -2 to his next attack. Mav.
Oh, poor buddy.
Mav.
Dang.
Mav is going to attack at number 1 and make 2 attacks. Oh. Sad
Oh.
day. I am going to. A 17 would not hit, correct?
17 might hit. You haven't figured out its
13.
AC yet.
Because I have my inspiration, so I still get a +1
Oh,
on
then
that.
a 17 would hit. Yes, you are correct.
Or do I not?
You
Wait,
wouldn't
no,
have
you took an hour
inspiration.
rest, you would not have it anymore.
Yeah. Well, because we were taking the rest, I wouldn't have done that all yet. the protection and all that. We were gonna do that when you went to blow up the temple.
Well, then I
I
meant
think
Yeah,
I was gonna say I think
we're
Othig has an inspiration right now, but I don't have any more +1s to give out because we haven't been home in a hot minute.
you can take off my war gone now.
I did so.
Word gong.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. 2P8. I love it.
What?
That's my favorite.
What is that?
What? That's
Scripting?
That's new. That's a feature.
I like it.
Hal is gonna swim over
It's
here.
a feature.
Doesn't think most of his spells are gonna be effective against this guy, so he's gonna just Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast.
That's gonna be 3 hits. Oh, there's terrible rolls. Plus 12, so he'll do 22 points of damage against the one grappling the badly wounded one, which is this guy. So the Chicago's mayor just canceled Thanksgiving.
Like the
What?
Macy's
I
Day
just saw
Parade and all
The
that?
headline popped up on my phone.
It
He
is big.
decided to cancel Thanksgiving. All right. Now that there are multiple targets
Nothing
in
to be
range,
thankful for.
number 1 is going to attack Thanak instead.
You can't do stuff like that when there's so many funny things that can be said after.
Oh,
Oh, wait, isn't
Oh.
he wearing adamantine?
Yeah, he can't.
he
be
is
crit.
wearing adamantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't be crit. Probably a really good thing. Oh my gosh.
So you'll take 35 points of damage.
35. Okay, I gotta roll a con save.
That dice was his regular attack?
The nat 20.
So 20.
Yes, all
Wait,
those
is it-
dice. You've been hit by that several times.
So I got a question, Mike. It's what, half the damage?
Half or 10.
So 28 would save then?
Yep. 28 will
Okay,
definitely
you
save.
said it was 35 damage?
35 damage. So then it is going to attempt to constrict you after that. And it will miss you, and so then it cannot use its maw attack. Bummer. Man, I haven't hit anybody with the maw. Jeffrey.
You haven't aimed
It's
right.
the
Oh.
maw!
I'm gonna close the gap and I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm stuck with you. Show me what you can do. And then I don't actually have the item, so
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
Sorry, boss. I thought I mentioned it, but I just went to click on it and went, it's not there. Now, if I remember right, you said that it was
It's
a
a
lighter.
long sword that you have to use as a great sword, so it's a D10. It's a +3 weapon that does a D10, a 1d10 worth of damage, and it will do extra damage to your chosen enemy.
Right. I'm not. Well, that's going to be interesting. I'm not proficient in longswords, and I have no strength.
You don't need to be for this weapon.
Oh, all right. Well, then I will add a
Guiding
5.
your hand.
I will add a 5 to that for the to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then what was the damage? Sorry.
It is a D10 of fire damage.
Hiya. -1 for my strength. And then +3 for the weapon.
Yep.
So there you go. So
be a total of 7.
9, 7. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dump a 3rd level spell slot in that for a divine smite,
Nice.
which is
Smite it.
4d8. Is this thing an aberration?
This is a monstrosity.
All right, then I don't get an extra,
Yeah, it
so
is.
just 4d8.
Ugly
16
one too.
radiant damage.
16. Jeff, make another attack on it. As this thing that, when you used a divine smite, has granted you the extra attack feature.
Dude, what?
Me
That's a
gusta.
thing? That's crazy.
Plus
Certain attacks grant
5.
an extra attack.
That's one
So-
of this sword's abilities.
11 will miss, I assume.
11 will miss.
Yeah. All right. I'll just be like, all right, well, all right. I mean, that's fancy. I guess we'll get along. So.
All right. And
Oh, sorry. +5 + 3 is still not probably enough. That would have been a 14.
Yeah, no. So you did. Jeff, you have put it into heavily wounded.
Hey, fancy. And then bonus action, I will uninspire it. I will use my undeniable logic
I
on
think
it.
if we were all attacking the same one, we could have one dead.
Hey, listen here. I'm over here distracting this one so it doesn't eat Mavamine, all right?
But nothing.
Othig.
Nothing's even threatening to eat.
At the
Mav
start
right
of
now.
'Cause I'm over
nope,
here.
Not at the start of your turn. Go ahead, Othig.
All right.
I pushed the button. Did it not go? It went. Okay, never mind.
It went. Man,
Hey, relax.
just
can't.
chill
Calm
out
down.
about it.
I can't.
Settle
Relaxing
yourself
isn't a thing I
down.
can
You made
do.
me miss. See what you
I-
did?
I made you
Jeez.
miss.
Use your
Listen
use
here.
your use your
Yeah, that's
inspiration.
Ooh.
Yeah. My
I mean, you
inspiration.
have it until you lose it. So there's no
Yeah.
reason
It's
not
true.
to.
You have it until you lose it.
D10.
Roll a D10. Yep.
Yeah.
And if you succeed, inspire somebody.
I think that's all you needed to actually hit him, though.
Is that right?
It is.
So good. I love it.
Inspire somebody.
Mav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Bless you.
All right. 3 attacks. So. Can't even see what that is. Oh, okay. Apparently it's a double 4s. Yahtzee. Hey, didn't even need that last one. Sweet. So that was a mistake because I just rolled after. So can we apply that 18 to the other one?
You sure can.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to use my movement.
I applied it. I
To
forgot I could do
go-
that. I didn't think it would do it. I was joking. That's really fun. I forgot that it does that. Ryan, in the future, if you do that, you can drag your damage out of the chat log onto the creature, and it'll just do it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's great.
I did
oh,
it as a joke, and it worked.
Did you? Yeah, it totally
Yeah.
did work. Nice. Yeah, I actually that makes sense that you can do that also since you can break that down. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I don't know that I'm gonna use pincer, but I'm just gonna get within to be.
And I'm
able
pretty
to-
sure if you hit control when you do that, it'll actually heal it for the damage you did in case you screwed up.
Nifty. Thanks. That sounds awesome. Oh, I gotta click the button. Click in the button. There, I
Did it. What button?
So one is gone, correct? Or dying?
One is gone. I haven't taken him off the map yet, but one is gone. There.
That's fine. You said you did do pincer or no?
I said I wasn't going to only because it's heavy.
Okay.
It's been heavy. So if he's still alive after you and Mav and Jeff go, then I guess I'll use it. But otherwise, I only have 2 left, and
No,
I need a long rest before I get my pincers back. So I holding on to them.
Good call.
They're hot commodities.
Jeff, that item is now in your inventory.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll drop a smite just because.
The Ruin of Anduril.
T, did you hear me?
Yes, it's in. I grabbed it. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just make sure you use the versatile attack of it, because that's the D10.
Oh, that's right. I can only use it as a 2-handed
Yep.
weapon. I have to take my shield.
Whew.
And that is my turn. Oh, how big is he? He's
Real big.
large, or not large, or bigger than large.
He's huge.
He is huge. He is prone if he can be.
No, he is immune to prone. He's too much of a writhing ball of mess.
Writhing ball
yeah,
with
he's
question
alright.
marks.
All right, Herman. How far is that? Oh yeah, he can make that. Herman
Oh.
shoots over to here, picks up his little buddy, reloads him, and takes a shot at the other one.
Herman would have a war gun also if he needs it.
Nice.
Definitely doesn't need it on that one.
Nope,
Oh,
he
dude.
does not.
Wow.
And so, boom. And Herman does 16 points of mini buzzsaw guy damage.
Of ball damage.
I knew you were gonna say butt damage. I was like,
I did. I said
Fanak, you are
butthole.
currently
Butthole
grappled
damage.
by this one, correct?
I thought I was grappled by the other one, but maybe.
No, you were grappled by the other one. You are correct. Othig was grappled by this one.
no, I was re-grappled by number 1, which we just killed.
Okay,
Huh.
right on. Then nobody. is
They were
grappled
fighting
by-
over him.
Yeah, they were. That's why we made the joke that we did.
All right, Fanak. You are going to be hit with many bites as this thing begins to snake it around.
Get him.
Oh, nice. Automatic concentration check. It is going to attempt to grapple you with
That's
its
the name of the attack.
constriction. It fails, so it does not
Dang it.
get its maw attack.
Attack
Lame.
of mini bites.
Have.
Eat him.
Mal is going to
Smash it with a hammer.
poke at it.
Do it.
Do it.
Sorry, that's actually Fanak that does that. Smashes it with a
I
hammer.
smashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make it unconscious.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oops.
Oh, no. That rolled off the screen for me.
Yeah.
Like it just went up and just.
Bye.
It didn't even like. It didn't
My
even
people
bounce back
need
in.
me.
Yeah. Didn't even know that was possible. Like
Um,
it bounced out of the
you
box.
feel you felt this a lot of times in your life now that you've been adventuring for so long. You feel a surge of adrenaline go through you as you strike the killing blow to a creature, but this is way more intense than normal.
Like, I want to continue this adrenaline surge.
No, you're fine. At a 25, you're doing fine. You're in control of it, but it's like there's a moment where you look around for more people on
The bloodlust
the
had
battlefield.
him.
That's really
Okay.
funny because I was picturing Jeffrey being pissed that someone killed the thing he was trying to kill with his new sword. So I was just gonna glare at Mav, and with that,
both
like
glaring
looking at him and seeing him probably just glaring straight back at me,
So-
I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, oh." I'll just be like, "Jotaro."
You just see like the hands shift a little bit as the javelin just kind of turns.
Jotaro.
It's 2d6 angry per kill. That's
2d6
Oh.
angry damage. That
All
kills
right.
a wizard.
So you guys have killed the guardians. The temple
Got 'em.
lies before you. Now you
Smite
gotta figure
the
out how
temple.
to destroy it.
Oh, I got a couple ideas. Let's go.
Can I activate siege mode?
It's always in siege mode.
Me
It is
too.
a siege weapon. So
Me
when
too,
you
fam.
use it to
Me
attack a structure, it does double damage.
Okay. Do you
Launch that
want?
sucker.
I just want a reason to
Do I
summon a
feel
friend.
like a spell cast out of this would do the same, or is the spell just normal?
The spells will also do double damage as well.
Wow.
You really are the new fighter.
Well,
And so much more.
okay, just a second.
Activate thirst trap mode. Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
so
happening?
Mav is going to bring up the javelin and activate it.
All right. And you are casting the spell you messaged me about.
Oh yeah,
Let's do
which
this.
is gonna be
Let's do this.
oh man.
You guys watch as he levels this spear. 5 very large balls of flaming rock shoot out of the front of it and start pummeling into the building.
It is the Jericho missile.
My gosh, dude. What is going on? How many
What is-
20
what is-
d6s do you
Wait,
get?
wait, what is happening?
200
So-
d6.
You watched basically Mav cast Meteor Swarm out of the harpoon, and since it is
Double
a siege
damage.
weapon and it is designed to do physical damage to buildings and structures and the ground itself, the damage is doubled, or the dice are doubled. So, what is the total of that? I need a calculator. Calculator.
I think
All right,
I
so
think Jeff
read me
is
off
just
the damages.
68, 67, 74, 72, 124, 67, 74, 77, 73.
So you watch as Mav does 696 points of damage to this building,
Oh my
and
god.
it's just hunks of it are flying off, and the roof is collapsing everywhere, and the building turns in upon itself, and then you watch as the ground beneath it itself erupts in lava, as he has through all this damage somehow activated one of the underground magma streams, and it just explodes outwardly. And I need you all to make Constitution saving throws as the
Oh my
water
gosh.
superheats.
I was gonna say, like,
Oh my
did
God.
we just,
Yeah.
are we standing too close to the nuke?
Yep. Yeah, we are.
Definitely. Definitely.
It was a con save.
Yes, please.
Said blast zone was gonna be big. Yeah, 20. That almost didn't make it. I get a D10 off that. Sweet. There's 34. Sorry, 33.
that sucks.
All right. Thanak, currently you have failed the saving throw. Do you want to?
Do I have?
You have a Gorgon.
You have a war gong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll try that.
Thanak, you have still failed the saving throw.
Oh,
You have Death Ward on.
I do
He
have
does?
Death Ward, so there isn't much else I can do about
I
that.
love how that's always the backup plan.
Yeah.
Ah, you got death word.
I want
Yeah.
that.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies. He dies.
Oh, it didn't give me the results.
Nope, they're
Why
all
didn't
still
it
just
give me
sitting
the
over on my
results? Oh,
screen
there they
over
are.
here. I was gonna say they're calculating, rerouting.
So,
I felt like it was
Thanak, you'll
rerouting.
take 117
So fast.
points of fire damage.
117. Oh, I am fine.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I mean, barely. I'm barely fine, but I'm okay.
yeah.
Dude, you're really close to barely fine. You have like 3
Yeah.
hit points left.
What did you say? It was 107?
117.
117.
No, I think you. No.
Do the rest of us
No,
take
I'm
half of
still
that?
alive.
You are. Yeah, you. What do you have like? That's
You have 5 hit points left. No, 7.
4. No.
That's
Seven.
Yeah,
Yes,
seven.
Calm
seven.
down.
Do
Calm
Everybody
down,
else is
everybody.
going to take,
Calm down.
Um,
You'd be killed by a kobold if one just comes running around here somewhere.
Shh.
everybody else is going to take 58 points of fire damage.
I would
And I
like to
take
cast
29,
Summon
correct?
Kobold.
That's fire damage.
It is, so you will have that again.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those underwater kobolds. They're the sneakiest ones.
Let's cast Summon Kobold on Thanak.
Herman is unconscious.
Liquefied. Oh.
Oh no.
Smells
Yeah.
like gumbo down here now.
Yeah, I mean, is it time
and so
for,
Hal and Herman are both unconscious.
Bacon of hope.
You do that. I will run over to Herman and I'll use my healing hands. And I'll.
Oh, what are the rules on being dead?
Dead is dead.
What do you mean?
Well, no, for damage.
Isn't that
Twice
double
your hit points.
your max.
Okay,
It's-
so he's not dead. He is only
Oh.
unconscious. He was darn close to dead.
Herman was.
Yep. He's
Yeah.
only got 65.
I
hit
know.
points.
Yeah, I figured he didn't have a lot.
We would have
That
had
wasn't-
dinner.
That wasn't a surprise like that he would almost be dead.
So you guys heal Herman real quick, and And what? How are you guys healing these two guys?
My healing hands, my healing touch from my tattoos will flare up,
Oh.
and I'll.
How much damage is that?
I just rolled it. It's 8.
It's max because Beacon of Hope's up.
Oh, then it's 5 more than that. It's 10 total then.
13.
And I will use the healing kit to heal both of them, but the other one
Okay.
first.
All right.
Gonna be
Is there an issue of them possibly dying before we get to healing
I was
them, or
standing
will we
next to
be fine?
Herman. so-
No, you're all right in the same area.
26.
Another 26 to both of them.
Yep.
Nice.
That sucked. Mav,
Yeah.
that was legit.
I
That's all.
just look at the lance like, I don't know what I did.
You did it. That's what you did.
Does he have to roll another charisma save?
We'll find out shortly.
Actually, yeah, he does.
Don't forget you have an inspiration.
Okay. Mav, you feel like that was really like the coolest thing you ever did.
Yeah, I'll just
I
look
I think
over.
everyone thinks that was the
I'm
coolest
gonna
thing that you ever
slowly
did.
lower back down into the arsenal pack.
I was
like,
gonna
"We're good
I was gonna
now."
say I'll just like walk over to Mav and just hold the arsenal pack open with like my hair all like on fire and yeah.
No, it's just like straight
Boils.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Thanak definitely looks like a boiled lobster at the moment.
So does
As
Herman.
does Herman.
Herman is a
actually
boiled lobster at the moment.
Yeah, so I was just again.
All right. Shortly after that, there is a rush of water and what's his face? What was his name?
The
Okay.
Archduke of Watertown.
Yeah, the Marquis.
That's what it was.
Jural, the Marquis of Ulquanar, is standing before you.
The
And
Vice President
he
of Watertown.
scoops you up, Jeffrey, and kisses you. And he says, "You did it. You actually did it. Oh,
Yeah.
I could kiss you again."
Yeah,
Mav
you
looks
go
like-
ahead.
But not like
I'll turn.
He was
I'll turn the
finger.
other cheek so he can. I'll turn the other way. I'll let him.
Maybe you should wish that he never does that ever again.
No, Jeffrey's all about PDA. Like if somebody wants to show him affection, he's all about it.
So he sets you back into the water, and
Yeah.
he looks around, and he's like, "You are good dwarves,
Yes, we are.
whatever you are." And he points towards Herman. Herman waves.
Cooked lobster.
And so, yeah, what is your wish?
Hey Mike, I have a question about Wish.
Yeah.
When you are getting the wish from like a genie type creature,
Yep.
if you wish for things outside the strict spell duplication, who gets the side effects? Who gets the stress of the spell? Is it the genie or is it the person who's asking for the wish?
Oh,
Who's
it
casting the
would be
spell is, I think, what
genie
he's asking.
who are casting it, but magical creatures like genies that have this power do not suffer that side effect.
I missed the answer to that. Yeah, and you said I got the last part
Oh,
of it.
he will not suffer that side effect, but it would be on him.
Oh, it would be on him. Okay, okay.
I will ask him if the normal manipulation that an individual would suffer from his kind under this applies, or if the extenuating circumstances of me freeing him from his 10,000 year wrath would allow me a little bit more loose wording to achieve a goal. I would ask him that specifically.
He tells you that he will do his best to honor your wishes.
Okay. I will
The
then
intent
turn.
of the wish or the statement of the wish.
Well, he'll flat out tell you that even when he grants a wish, he is still casting the spell.
Mhm.
He has a lot more manipulation over it in a circumstance like this, but the
Yep.
weave is a fickle mistress.
Yeah, well, that was the part that I wanted to make sure that we were on the up and up on. I wanted to make sure that the only factor was the fickleness of my mistress.
Yes, he is going to communicate to you that he will not do you dirty.
Yep, that's kind of basically where that was at. So I will then turn to Thanok and be like, may I proceed with the statement that I had from before of removing from us whatever marked us for the Marut's destruction.
That could end up just removing us, period.
Yes.
Yep.
It could. I know that there are all kinds of things that can go wrong with it, but that is the number one thing on my list of we need to deal with this. Otherwise,
I will say that even if we get rid of them, we are going to add ourselves to somebody else's list.
we're on plenty of people's lists. That's a different thing.
Besides, I feel like even if you did wish for that, there's so many better ways to word it.
I mean, I am all ears at the moment, but this guy doesn't have forever. I mean, he has a free 10,000 years, but he doesn't have
We
forever.
get at least 10,000 years to figure out this.
I don't.
That's
We
like
have at
don't
least
live that
10,000
long.
years of his time.
Basically, you're asking for removal of the legal consequences for messing with old world technology.
Yeah, that's a wonderful way to state that.
Or do we want to ask him for instant transportation to Atlantis? Wherever we're trying to
By
get
Atlantis, do you mean
the place that we're
Angeles?
trying to get to help join.
Janice?
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
far
that's
away
actually
from
a
there
really
are
good
we?
idea.
We don't know
You
where
don't know where it is.
And we know
Oh,
that time is
shoot.
of the essence.
I feel like
you
we have
also
a-
know you're supposed to rendezvous with somebody
Where
not
though?
far from here.
Yeah.
Not far from here.
Yeah, we were
Yep.
supposed to rendezvous with somebody here that was going to get us there post haste. And we have Fazergul sitting at a crevice right up above us waiting for us.
Yeah. As far as using wish for traveling purposes,
I mean, that's a teleportation spell. That's not a big deal.
yeah, that's. Let me just put it this way. Let me put it this way. There are. I would say no to that. Let's just say that. I would say no.
Let me put it this way.
There are other things to use this for.
Yep. And we had 2 weeks to discuss that.
And I thought about for 2 weeks that
Saying
is
no.
not okay with you using a wish.
I don't know that the Maruts are the best use of the wish, but I'm fine with it if that's what we want to do.
I feel like we have a Marut killer.
You don't shoot at the cops when they show up to arrest you for a parking violation.
You do when you have a bazooka.
These aren't cops.
Yeah. That's different. That would be the equivalent of blowing up the police station.
The Maruts are kind of celestial cops.
Right.
Yeah?
And
Yes.
that's their
They
entire
work for
purpose.
the plane of law.
Yeah.
So
They're a big deal. So yeah, those were my
Jeff, I knew you were gonna wish for your junk back.
it was like number 4 on the list of things I was gonna wish for. Not gonna lie. So
I would actually be okay with that. Thanik would 100% be okay with that.
I don't know if that means that I'll get a new one or if I'll just get mine back, because that's the thing I'm scared of. Because I know where it is. It's in a jar, but it doesn't look like it's usable anymore. And just having it ain't gonna help me at all.
I have a question
Yeah.
about this.
No.
Would regenerate work on that?
It would.
Hey, that's a really good idea. I've had that spell for a while.
That's a really good idea.
I don't know if that'll mess with the magic that just takes my excrement into the bad place, but hey,
What?
one of those localized little poop pit spells is where my wiener used to be. I just pee
What?
into the pit automatically. It just goes there.
Jeff had magic underpants.
What?
Yeah.
colostomy bag underpants.
Yeah, basically a magical colostomy bag that just sends it straight into the Trogdor pit.
So
Alright.
I have a question, and this is maybe something you've
The
never thought
underpants
about.
of colostomization.
Gosh.
Did you get a castration, or did somebody just take your entire package?
I have none of it. I am androgynous from the waist down.
Why?
To work in the king's court.
To work in the
Yeah.
king's court, they would castrate you to make you a eunuch.
I'm aware.
You still have a wang with the eunuch.
Not how I've
Eunuchs
not how
still
I've described this. And I also told you that I worked for the king when I said all of that. However, I was sent to you by the emperor, not by a king. Every time I've been asked, I've said to work in the king's court, I had to have it removed.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is Tony not knowing what a castration is.
No, this
or-
is Jeffrey. This is Jeffrey telling you. Every time you've asked, I told you in order to work in the king's court, I had to have it all removed.
Yeah.
However, I was sent to you by the emperor.
By the emperor. Yeah. No,
Yep.
I picked up on that.
Okay. And he has been very specific. He is androgynous from the waist down.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, I would be 100% okay to wish for something innocuous that uses the spell so he doesn't owe us anything. And we just part ways. We don't use the wish spell to do anything. Because like he said, he is not going to actively reshape the spell to do something screwy. But there is a point where that becomes out of his control, the weave. And so even if it is something like the legality that has connected us to the Maroots, if that goes away, there are many ways to word that, and I would be okay spending time with Mav, with all of us, to figure out the correct wording of that.
Okay.
But I don't want him waiting on it.
He doesn't mind.
I do.
Yeah.
That was just the most cockamamie way of giving and taking away of permission.
Yeah, I don't want. This is an issue with the wish spell itself. This is an issue that Thanek has with frivolously using the wish.
Yep.
And I don't want us to have access to this kind of spell waiting for us to abuse it.
That's
It's
why
true.
we use it and be done with it.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. If we use it for something within the normal parameters, using it to heal us, using it to
Well,
cast
so here's
another
the way I
spell
want to
or-
ask this, Mike. We have this guy at our disposal. He's been manipulating wish spells for a long time. Are we able to expedite that process of figuring out the wording with his assistance? In his experience with the experience he's had manipulating wishes himself and having them unintentionally manipulated, would he have a extra planner ability to expedite that process of figuring out the wording?
I made a roll for it, honestly, because I figured that's where this was going.
Okay.
He figures between you guys and him 5 minutes. That's what he says. He doesn't know that he's hanging out with a legalese expert who's been making contracts for the better part of 2.5 years or longer now. So it will not take long to come up with a good addendum and caveated wish to where it gets you out of trouble. I am still going to call for a roll for it, but your chances of failure are low.
Can
That's just
we
your DM saying this.
word it in this way as a side statement? Can we just wish for the best lawyer in the multiverse to be on our side in that lawsuit? As a, like, just simple statement, because then we have the best lawyer in the multiverse fighting for us in that moment, or we just make it go away. I don't know. That's the other thought that I would have there.
Well, you would know you might not make it to court. If they
That's
find
right.
you,
They're still chasing
going
us.
to destroy you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. See, I want to take the 5 minutes then, as long as Thanak is not opposed to it. Take the 5 minutes to do that as we swim up towards wherever we were going to meet Faz. Because I assume we're a longer swim than that.
Swim up and you can discuss it on the way. It
Okay.
is a slow swim. You're a good long ways from Faz. It's a couple hours, actually.
Right.
So go ahead, Jeff, and make a D100 roll then for me.
I hate those. Yeah, boy. 93.
Very good. So very good. So you phrase the wish. You all discuss it together. The Marid actually tells you he's a little disappointed that you're wishing for this, not because he wants to see you come to harm, but once you brought it up and then decided that maybe you wouldn't, he was going to secretly follow you around to watch them destroy you because he finds that fascinating.
That's awesome.
Hey, I'll just be like, hey, if you really want to see that, just follow us, my dude. Like, those guys are bad news. Don't get me wrong, but we're about to, like, use that thing that destroyed that temple again. Like, if you want to follow somebody and watch some crap go down, like, here's a contract. Become a granite bag.
Is it possible?
They're just pre-printed.
And I'm asking this after the roll, so you can say no to this. But would it be possible to have this wish negating previous legal issues to also include full immunity from here on out as
From
well?
future screw-ups?
Yeah.
Well, let me get to that because at a 93 you rolled pretty well here. So you're swimming. You say you finish the wish, and the genie says, "Your wish is my command," and he disappears.
Oops.
2 seconds later, there is a swirl of water, and you see a tiefling who is very confused to be underwater.
Oh,
He's finely dressed. You recognize him as the Night Noble.
The Night
Who is
Noble,
now
yep.
completely flustered and is holding a stack of documents. And so he waves his hand in front of his face, and a bubble appears around him.
I was going to say, can he breathe here?
He's floating in it, and he says, "Well, that's better. I was just thinking about you. I had this stack of documents delivered to my office suddenly. Apparently, you all have immunity from the things that you've been accused of as far as meddling with old world technology. And as a matter of fact, there is an open invitation to the Library of Ages."
Oh,
What is that?
I don't know. It's where I want to be though.
Sounds awesome.
How do we get
Where? What did he?
I'm
what does
just
he
gonna
know
turn.
about it?
I'm just
What
gonna
is-
turn to Thanak and be like, "See, I told you the weave loves me."
What does he know about it?
don't
Well, I know a lot about it. I'm actually
Don't do
not
that.
allowed to communicate to anyone about it. So we can't actually have a discussion about it, but I am going to give this information to you, and there you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna be gloating to Thanak for the next, I don't know, forever about how my mistress is fickle to everyone but me.
So,
So excited.
yeah, it was 90 to 95 was a very, like, 6 to 89 was the wish works. You below 5 or below, you were in a lot of trouble. And then I was going to continue to add things past 95.
Yeah, boy.
So right now you have an open invitation to visit the Library of Ages. The Night Noble would tell you that that is where mortals get permission to play with old world tech.
Jeffrey's gonna become a surgeon.
Weird. Okay.
Is
Wow.
is
This
that
is all very crazy.
is that an open invitation that lasts, or is it like a one-time? We're invited once. and
It's
then
like
we
a
have to-
ticket. You have a ticket to get in.
It's Jeffrey and Thanak
Basically,
telling
there's
the
no
story.
time limit on it. When you go, they'll take your ticket, and
It's
then
the chocolate factory.
depending on
it's-
what happens, then you may or may not go back.
Thanak,
Okay.
we got a gold ticket.
Yes.
I have a golden ticket, and I get to take one person with me.
That's
And
not.
it's Othig.
And if it'll actually I would 100% threaten to take Mara Lee.
That's fine.
Oh.
There you go.
Take her and not you.
She
I
would
would-
get
I
herself
would-
in a lot of trouble in there.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
After what she did to that poor lady's tower.
Well,
No,
you
she-
guys
she-
all know that her tower has not been immune from
Yeah, yeah.
mishap.
If Jeffrey dies, I'm playing Mara Lee.
Okay, so
That's weird. Why would you do that?
Because of what you just said right there.
After-
That's why.
after you receive your documents, there's a lot of mumbo jumbo about how you were actually pardoned beforehand. Things are signed by the martyr that you were given exemption from certain dealings and things that you've done due to large amounts of misunderstanding and ignorance on the part of those who were purposely kept ignorant to drive you into positions to where you needed to be and do the things that you did. It's a very well crafted document and signed by all appropriate parties.
Awesome. It's totally awesome. I love it.
So he disappears shortly after that, and you guys continue to swim towards the surface. Everybody make intelligence saving throws.
Also, I still only have 7 hit points. Is that
Oh
really
my
And
bad?
you can make
God.
yours at advantage too.
Who can?
Othig, you're
I
brilliant
can-
today.
Do I
I
get
can
to?
make mine an advantage.
Yes, you can.
I still get to
because
roll a
you're-
D10, right?
You're psychically powered.
Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
We'll go with the
Uh,
original one.
Well, can I re-roll that?
You could.
Jeff, can I re-roll that?
Sure. Yeah. What? I'm sorry, I failed, so I'm just kind of staring off into the water somewhere.
What
It's
is
a-
that?
I still
Jeez.
roll a D10 for that net,
Yes, you do.
right? Okay.
Yes, you do. So Othig's coming in at a 29.
Nice.
Mav
Jeez.
is coming in at a 29 as well. No,
Oh,
Mav,
27.
I have the angry
27.
sword messing with my brain. Does that help at all?
27. Ah, that's where it was. Mav's at the 20. Okay.
Matt has a 13.
I have a 20. Mav has a. What do you have?
13. I use my inspiration.
Oh.
Got it. That's what that was. Got it. Okay. So nobody takes damage from this, but anybody who rolled less than a 20, it is gobbledygook. All you sense is feelings of pain and suffering and panic. Anybody who rolled above 20 knows it's coming from Fazragul.
Is it a 20 or above, or just above 20?
20 and above is fine.
Okay.
Oh.
Fazragul is in a lot of trouble right now.
I will share that with the group.
Yeah, as will I. Let's go.
Do you know which direction he's in and how far?
That you do not know.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Well, are we on our way to the meeting spot, or have we?
We
You
were on our
your
way.
to
We were
Fazragul.
traveling.
You were
that way.
supposed to meet a messenger, another one of Terson's friends, on the shore not far from where you were.
Right, but we were gonna meet Fazragul to bring us there.
Yes, Fazragul was supposedly swimming around right above you guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
we like, are we at the meeting spot for Fazragul, or is he just not here, or
You're
are
still
we
swimming
on
up.
our way? So
You're
let's
still on
continue
your
to so let's continue to get to the meeting spot, and then we'll see. If we
I'm
can figure
going
out where he's at.
to.
Oh, I was gonna say we need to maybe figure out Fosrogul first because I don't think we're anywhere.
That's what I'm
close to the
saying.
meeting
We
spot.
need
The
to get
Fazragul
to
meeting
the
spot.
meeting spot for Fazragul.
Yeah,
Um,
not to the
Figure out
meeting
where
spot
then.
with the friend of Turson's.
Thanok, I'm gonna turn you into a giant, the giant shark thing, and send you off ahead to swim faster.
How about we do that to somebody else so that I can psychically still contact them?
Well, then I'll do it to myself because we have Rary's telepathic bond, so we
I
can
think
just
so,
do that anyway. So, but I'll just cast it myself and go.
Do we have? We don't have Rary still up with Fozerpool. He's too far away. Not
He
too
has
far
his
away,
own.
not too far
He has
away.
his own thing.
Yeah. All right. So
I know, but as a shark, I'm an idiot. Is what I'm saying.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do. That's what Paul.
Mav would know that.
Mav-
Oh,
You're
Mav
not
would.
literally
That's right.
part
Mav
of your
became
tribe.
the shark.
We've
Yeah, I'll
all
just-
been polymorph. Anyways. So yeah.
So Jeff, you begin to swim through the water and you smell Fossil. There's blood all up in this water.
Yeah.
It is not hard to track. You get up to the surface and reach the surface a little bit, look down, and you see two very large ships sailing away. There are massive chains hanging off the side of these ships, and they are dragging something.
Are they flagships? Does it look like they have a flag that would be discernible or recognizable?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, did my inspiration assist me? And if so, I would give it back to Jeffrey.
I don't think
that's
he
to
would
Mike.
because he's like traveling for a few hours to get here.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
The
okay.
yeah.
22.
22. Jeff, you see two of maybe the largest war galleons you've ever seen. One of them's a little bigger than the other one, but they're not flying sails nor flags. There are four very, very large humanoid individuals rowing these boats.
As in giants, kind of humanoid, like giants.
With your shark brain, it's really hard to tell.
Oh crap!
all
That's
I'm
right.
saying.
Well, shark brain. I'm going. I'm just gonna go get as close as I can. Dimension door onto the deck of the closest one I can get to.
Spells as a shark.
No, I'm gonna. Sorry, like get as close as I can. Like get next to the ship as a shark. Turn off the polymorph, and get onto the ship.
Okay, how far does Rory's telepathic bond go? Is that
That's planar.
everywhere?
Yeah.
The plane.
The planes.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
And that'll get rid of all my 4th level spell slots.
Okay. So you get close, and as soon as you drop shark form, you do realize these are four large frost giants. You do see Fazergul. He is being dragged. He is full of harpoons,
Mm-hmm.
and he is alive. Where are you gonna dimension door to?
Wait. So, well, here's my question. Does he look functional?
No, he looks unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna dimension door into the. I don't remember what we called it. It wasn't the cockpit, but basically the control center for Fazergul.
His eyeball?
Is that what? Is that where we hung out? Is that where we hang out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dimension door in there, and I'm going to cast regenerate on him. It
Okay.
takes a minute to do that, so like it takes an actual minute for me to cast that. So I'm gonna get into the cockpit to cast regenerate on him, and then my goal is I don't remember how it works. Like Tony doesn't, but I know Jeffrey does. For him to use the astral drift leap, the jump he has. But I'm gonna ask him to leave me here
I don't
and
think
have him just go back to the astral drift.
He can't do that from the atmosphere.
He can't do that
He
here.
has to be in space.
He has to be in space to do that. Well, either way, I'm going to
Good,
cast.
but
Yeah, I'm going to for sure cast the regenerate on him. That takes a minute to at least get him conscious, and then go from there to try and think this through.
All right. At this point in time, everybody else would break the water's surface, and you would see way off on the horizon the ships. You would know what you're looking at because of Jeffrey communicating to you. A minute goes by. Fazergul begins to regain some hit points, but he also is still losing hit points.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Are we able
Well, he
to
automatically gets. I need to cast the thing. So here's the
Are we able
actual
to get
healing
up to that boat at all?
from that. So he
Yeah, the
automatically
boats are going to
gets that.
outpace you.
Yeah, I
Swim.
mean, here's basically what happened is that Jeff, who was bringing us as a shark, left us all behind.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to dimension door one of us, but then there's still going to be two. Even if you dimension door one of us, and Mav dimension doors one of us, there's still going to be two people left behind.
We don't have any.
And
Well,
Jeff's
Dimension Door wasn't going to help.
actions have very likely saved Fazergul's life
Yeah.
by leaving you guys behind and booking
Yeah.
ahead.
Do we know how many hit points Fazergul has? Is that a thing we actually know? Or not hardy.
We
Sorry,
did
not hit points. Do
before,
we know
but-
how hardy he is?
It is, yeah. He's got a lot, but he is just a light scout ship as far as ships go. So he
well,
doesn't have a ton.
He'll get
But he's
one.
he's got enough. He's got. I think it's like 2 something.
Yeah, he'll get 1 hit point per round for now to at least start something. Hopefully I'll be able to assist with that in good time with this. But I want to take. So I don't know what these guys are doing. I'm kind of just trying to think as a by myself. I'm going to begin casting.
I mean,
Which
unless
takes
we're
10
saying we can
minutes.
retcon stuff, I don't think
Control
there's anything
weather,
we can
and
do.
I want to make a ridiculous storm whip up to try and hinder these ships' ability to do anything. So the area around me within 5 miles will become the most strong storm that I can conjure.
A
Nice.
maelstrom.
So you guys all watch this storm form a good ways off.
Hey Mike, how fast are these things traveling? If I was able to go 85 feet per round,
They're not.
Would I
They're
catch
not
up with them or no?
traveling super fast as far as boats go. They're also dragging in a huge ship.
yeah.
They just had a decent head start on you.
Right.
You guys do feel like just at a normal swim speed, you wouldn't gain anything on them. If you are dashing, you would start to gain on them, but you're going to start to risk having to take exhaustion points because you are swimming, and it is not an easy task.
We have water walking.
How far are they away from
It
us?
takes 10 minutes to cast water walking.
They are about 600 yards from you right now.
I mean, if we're seeing this maelstrom and we can still see the boats in the distance, it might be worth
And
the
it-
10 minutes to just.
And
keep
it
them.
does appear that the maelstrom is doing quite the job of slowing them down.
I can make that last up to 8 hours, by the way.
So I could put water walking on us. Oh, it's a ritual, so it takes 10 minutes to cast it.
You would probably gain ground by using walking rather than swimming, even if
Yeah.
it takes you 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't have to deal with the exhaustion side effects.
What's the normal casting time of the spell itself, Adam?
And I have one action.
It's so a ritual is 10 times, isn't it? Not
No, it's
No,
10
Oh,
minutes.
no, it's 10 minutes.
So it's 10 minutes and 6 seconds is how long it takes.
oh, it's plus the casting time
Like,
of the spell.
would we be
Gotcha.
able to lessen the amount of time that it would take to reach the ships if we were water walking? If we only dash part of the way, like not the whole way, so that basically to stop ourselves from risking exhaustion.
If you're
Yeah, but
water
if we're-
walking, you don't have to
if
worry
we're-
about the exhaustion.
If we're swimming,
Oh, I thought you were saying because of the distance involved, if we continue
No,
to
if you're
dash,
swimming, yeah.
but just if you're swimming, okay.
if we're swimming, we're only moving at half speed.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. I thought he meant like even if that wasn't the case, like you'd still suffer exhaustion, but that I just misunderstood.
Okay,
So-
why don't we do water walking?
Yeah.
And
How about
then-
this? I will start casting water walking. While I'm doing that, I still only have 7 hit points. So if somebody could do something about that, that would be wonderful.
I'm going to use Bacon of Hope. and give you a healer's kit.
Hey, while we're doing all this, just so we're all on
Andy,
the
don't
same
spend the
page.
Beacon of Hope. I think it just got overlooked that Adam was that badly hurt when you had Beacon of Hope out before to heal the other two who had not been knocked down.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
I
That will
wasn't
allow some retcon
overlooked.
healing.
He did it on purpose. Because we had this long conversation about how I only had 7 hit points. Wait, let me heal the lobster and the NPC.
I will also cast Cure Wounds 4 times at level 1. Suck it
Thanks.
up, Buttercup.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You.
Mike, what is holding Fazrigal? What is actually being used to drag
There
him?
are massive harpoons like bored into his sides. Like if you went to other places in the ship, you'd actually see them piercing him like through hallways.
So one of the things that I was going to ask is, when we go on this rescue mission, is it strictly a rescue mission, or is it payback?
I don't understand the difference.
Yeah. It's
Matt,
amazing
Matt
most
will
talk
just
about it
shift
then.
his gloves and Bigsby's hand behind him is like, huh?
How far apart are all
You
of
want to
these
go kill
harpoons?
4 frost giants? I mean, I'm not saying we can't. I'm just confirming. I'm just trying to confirm.
I'm not saying I'm looking to destroy the frost giants, but if their ships sink, I don't know where the frost giants are going to go.
Hey,
I'm
Mike,
working
in
on
your
that. I'm working on sinking them with the storm.
In your world, do dwarves and giants have a animosity?
Not maybe a little more than
Like,
most other races, but not a lot. It's not.
but it's not built in the same way that it is normally.
No.
Okay.
No. Jeff,
Maybe this is how it all started.
Jeff, from what you can tell, there are 6 different harpoons that have pierced him, in various places throughout his body.
Well, I'm definitely keeping one of these when we're done.
And they're running from him to 2 ships. Would any of the convergence points of these chains be within a, what size is this?
He is
10-foot
the convergence point.
circle? Probably not with the
No,
because Fazral's rather
probably not.
large.
Yeah, they're close, but not quite.
The thing that
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to lightning bolt more than one?
Shatter.
Oh no.
Because Shatter destroys physical objects that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah,
And it's
you'd
siege
have to get
damage, so it's
outside for
doubled.
that. And from the size of these harpoons, these chains have to be massive. Their hit point count will be very high.
We also need to be careful because if you sink those ships, they're still attached to Fazrul.
That's okay. He can breathe underwater.
Yeah, but you're gonna cause more stress sinking him.
I mean, I feel like it'd probably be a better situation.
I'm just saying, depending on
So
how
at
those
this
ships
point in
get
time-
destroyed.
Then I would say water walk goes off.
Yeah.
T, you can now see the shoreline. They were a lot closer to shore than you expected. So you guys weren't really all that far off the shore to begin with, anyways. And everybody else is running. It does look like they are going to make landfall before you guys get to them, though.
Andy,
Even with the storm and everything, that sucks. Okay.
Without the storm, they would have gotten there right. They would have gotten there right away and had a chance to get off their boats. This is, I'm giving you a big advantage with what was about to happen.
Yep.
I would like to cast Dimension Door, which is 500 feet, and I will take either Thanic or Ultig, either one, whichever they prefer. And then I have a Potion of Speed, which will give me haste for a minute.
I have one of those too.
Which will allow us to take an extra dash action. So for 9 rounds or 10 rounds, but then we have to wait a round.
Yep.
Does that get us? I mean, obviously, it's closer.
Herman says that he could haste another person too. He's got 1 charge of that left.
I don't have that potion anymore. I think I used it when Mav told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Halcyone's got Dimension Door.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I totally
Mike.
forgot. Like it's
that
in his
changes
spell
the
list.
game.
So he can take Thanic.
Yeah. No, that's not going to be big enough either. Never mind.
Is there any more healing that was done for us? Or is this is it?
That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my big potion on myself. Then if we're gonna, are we definitely gonna engage these guys? Because if so, I'm gonna try to heal myself on the way by like downing potions, like while we're running across the water. It's like I'm gonna use like all my potions to get healed up so that I can basically blow all my stuff and cause as much havoc as possible. Like that's my plan. Unless
You
tell
could
me
also,
otherwise.
as a simple statement, you could also just use the weapon on the ships. I just want to toss that out there.
That was my plan, but I have to get to the ship.
What's the range on
How?
15 feet.
Wait, okay, but I
What?
thought the point was to not sink the ship.
it? When you cast
so,
a spell, the range is way more than 15
Oh,
feet.
well, I can cast a spell off of it, but
Right.
I only have a couple more of those uses.
So, okay, so there's a couple of things that we need to know before you start using that thing on the ships. One is how far away is Fazagul from those ships?
Not far.
well, Tony can
So-
tell.
We really risk killing Fazagul in the process.
Yeah.
Like, how far are we from those ships?
You're gonna get to them. Well, no. If everybody uses Dimension Doors, you'll catch them right off the shore. They won't have made it to shore yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's doable.
Okay. Do we all have access to Dimension Door to get us all over there, or are we going to be 1 person behind?
You will be 1 person behind. It'll be Herman, most likely.
We'll be Herman
He
behind.
says he'll just keep on swimming. He'll give
Well,
himself
how-
his haste, and he'll show up when he can.
The other option is I can cast Far Step, and if I dash and cast Far Step as a bonus action, for a minute I'll have 110 feet per round.
Dang.
Well, that's as good as.
Because I
That's
can
going to
run,
leave you still pretty far behind.
yeah, well, I know, so it'll be five rounds before I make it as far as a what's the word I'm looking for?
Dimension Door.
Dimension Door.
I would say that we'd rather have you than Herman.
Okay. All right. If then Herman can just, I guess, just keep on swimming. The other thing that I'm thinking about doing is, if I get there close enough, if I cast reverse gravity on the water in front of them, that should create a big, large water wall, or wall of water. I don't know if that would stop them. It lasts for a minute. Lasts for a minute.
I mean, I think anything would help at this point.
Create a wall of water, or would just create a hole where water was, and they would fall into it.
Well, they would take the cylinder of water, shoot it up, and then all the other water would flow into where that hole was. So there would be this very strange
Upside down
exchange
waterfall.
No, because the
of water
gravity,
physics.
there would be a weird
So
hole
there'd be a
of
column
water.
of water in front of them.
There would be a hole of water that anything that goes into that hole would,
would
then
be
go
shot
up.
up.
Including the other
would
water.
be flowing into that. You would
So
Huge
if you
reverse
cast
waterfall.
a cone on the surface of the
Yeah.
water, then effectively it is a cone of water in front of them.
Yeah.
But underneath that is empty space.
We're draining the oceans, y'all.
No, it would just keep filling in with more water, so it would create kind of like
a
a
geyser.
reverse whirlpool.
Yeah, it would be just a 150-foot wide geyser.
Still goes back to my original question though. I thought someone said like we don't want to sink the ship. So are we trying to?
It's not meant to hurt the ships. It's meant to stop them.
I know it's not meant to hurt the ships, but I mean, all right.
It's meant to stop them from moving forward.
So what? Okay, so if you do that, then is the plan that we're just going to board the ships and we're going to get to it?
At the worst case scenarios, we will cause a mass amount of chaos and then take advantage of it.
I mean, we're
Sweep up.
definitely going to cause chaos. We already have, like it's already started. But
Yeah.
we're just going to try to dispatch these four. Like that's the plan.
Is there
Is
two
that
on
ever
each
not the
ship,
plan?
or is it 4 on each ship?
There's 2 on each ship.
So there's a total of 4 that we can see. Does it look like there's room for more under the?
The way these guys are using these ships, it looks like they're basically gondolas for them.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're way bigger than.
You're muted.
They're using galleons as rowboats, and that's
right. Yeah,
that's
exactly it.
I'm picturing a John boat with Adam and I in it, except massive.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger for them than a John boat would be or a rowboat, but that's conceptually what they're doing.
All right, I'm gonna use
ridiculous.
all my potions then.
All right, so you guys start running.
Every single potion in my inventory.
I'm guessing the plan is to dimension door as soon as you're within range of the boats.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and then as soon as they're about to hop on board, once they hop on board, my first thing, and hopefully I can do this before we actually get into the counting, I want to put a wall of thorns between Fazragul and the boat so that they can't shoot at him with anything or like try and hurt him.
Okay. Shoot, I just had an idea.
Oh.
Give me just a sec here. Why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative?
Maybe not, because they try and pull him through that wall of thorns. That's not going to go well. How far apart are the two boats?
Put it on the back of the boat.
That's what I was just going to say. How far apart are the two boats? Initiative.
That's 8. Oh, that's 30. Oh, would we have? Did we have? No, we wouldn't have had max healing. Never mind.
No.
Mike, how tall are these giants?
Frost giants on average are about 40 feet tall.
So I have a question. If I cast
They're that big? Dang.
reverse gravity, because I can cast it at any point. If I cast it, like, so that
Saving the best
it,
for last.
it affects their, like, from their knees up. So it wouldn't hit us, and it wouldn't mess with the ships. It wouldn't
Head and
Like,
It just
rip
yoinks
up
them into the air.
the guns that are holding the harpoons, the chains.
It
just
looks like
affects-
from what Jeff can see, the chains are attached to posts on the ship. They're not holding the chains.
So if I are they at least within 100 feet? Because I think it's a 100-foot cylinder. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 50-foot radius, 100 feet high. Would I be able to just target the giants?
I just picture them yelling, "No, sky vacuum!"
Yeah.
You would be able to target the upper port. Yeah, because there's no sails or anything, and they're definitely tall enough.
The imagery of this, Adam, is
Jeez.
I'm so happy he's using the sky vacuum on the giants.
So the thing is that that'll keep them up in the sky for a minute, which gives us
A minute to disconnect the chains.
A minute to disconnect the chains.
Oh, that has a big
Whoa.
old red X on it, Mike.
Giant boats? Question mark. Giant boats?
Yeah.
What?
I
The
don't know
map
what the
has a
big red X means.
question mark on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't
Yes.
allowing it to. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know what that meant.
Hey, there it
That's
is.
I've never seen
I
it do that
just
before.
made that when I said I have an idea.
Oh, all
I
right.
went and built this.
Wow, that's
In
great.
seconds.
That's awesome.
That is the power of paid for incarnate.
Dude,
Nice.
that's a mood.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. Dude, I love incarnate now. Once they added that battle map maker, it was like, boom.
Grid it up.
Sorry,
There it
just
is.
doing this for my own sake, so I don't have to do math. Oh, it didn't actually give me. What's the number on that? I can't. 105. Okay.
So, sorry the massive tentacles is the best thing I could get to represent Fazergul.
No, I like it. That's actually pretty legit.
Jeff, you're going to be there.
Oh, I just closed
Oh,
that.
Herman, you're not there anymore.
What was this one called?
Okay.
So based on that, I could get the two inner ones, but the outer ones I don't think I'd be able. It would cover them, the edges of it, but I don't think it's enough to pull them into it, which is fine.
You're gonna set this geyser in the middle. That's what
In
you're doing.
between them, yeah,
Yeah. So it lifts up the two.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh wait a minute.
It's only 35. That's only 35.
So what was the?
You could get 3 potentially.
I don't know. I can't get those other ones.
No,
They're just-
like if you move it a bit more, you could potentially get like 3 instead of 4.
I don't think so because it has to be
Move it around.
half of their.
Yep, half of their circle.
Oh,
So I
okay.
either get 1 or 2. I can't get
Oh,
3.
thought it was
So I
maybe
can get
4
those
too.
2 fully.
Yeah. Sorry, it looked like you had a third one possibly.
So the question
Yeah, I
is,
did not
do I
expect
get?
you guys to catch up to these guys at sea. I should have.
The question is do I get 2 of them on one ship or 1 on each ship?
If you get one on each ship, it would slow both down. If you got both on one, it would make them cockeyed. Where if one kept going at full speed, the other one would not, and they'd potentially either turn or drag the other ship as
And
well.
honestly, I think if you get 1 on each ship, it also just gives us an opportunity to board one ship and deal 1 at a time.
Or
And then if the other one sees what's going on, he's gonna have to make a decision like, am I gonna jump or swim across or whatever I'm gonna do? And either way, I think it's good.
my personal opinion is we take out one ship.
Oh, you mean him put the geyser over one ship? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
So the concern would be that the ship A, which is not affected, would continue to
But-
pull and pull Fazergul, which would
Yeah,
then be
that's-
pulling another ship.
I'm not sure that you want to do that though, because isn't that gonna pull the whole ship out of the water and the chains along with it?
No, he can
Like,
place it so it just grabs the giants.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I was misunderstanding what you were doing with this thing.
I'm
Okay.
basically putting it at their like thigh height.
Yeah.
So like we wouldn't have an issue if we were on the ship with them, and it wouldn't cause any kind of structural damage to the ship itself.
Cool.
It would suck them completely out of. And
Okay. So we're gonna
Um,
board this bottom one.
yeah, and hopefully what I'm thinking is if we can get onto one ship, take out the chains that are dragging
Fozzie.
Fozzie, then they have two ships pulling him for a reason.
Are we working on the chains first, or are we working on dispatching them first? We're working on
I say we work on the chains first.
Okay.
So we go to this ship that the whirlpool is over, funnel is over. Disconnect all the chains, and then
Drop the frost giants out of the sky onto the ship. Just saying, if we take care of the one without the frost giants, and 2 frost giants fall 100 feet out of the sky, they're gonna sink that ship. That's 2 big stupid cannonballs.
yeah, no, I'm with that. I'm with you. That was the plan. To
So
have them,
take care of the southern ship. Us. You'd use your skyrockets.
Oh, okay. So you think having
Take care of the southern ship with the people, and just drop the frost giants on the other ship. Because seriously, 100 feet drop for 2 big dumb cannonballs, that ship's going down.
He can't move them though.
No,
I
he
can
doesn't have to. He launches them 100 feet into the air and then straight back down into the ship.
Yeah.
Now, keep
What
in
they'll
mind,
do
they
is
do get a saving throw to grab something, so you may end up taking that ship up into the sky with them, but dropping a ship 100 feet into the water also does a crapload of damage.
Yeah, but I don't want Fozzie to get pulled up into the
Yeah,
air.
we don't want.
I mean,
that.
100
You're
feet...
not very deep anymore. You can see
Mhm.
the shore. So
Right. I'm saying if they accidentally
water
take their
is
ship with them...
probably
Yeah, but still, if you lift a ship 100 feet in the air, that's 100 feet of variance that chains are going to be pulling on him, possibly causing more damage.
I'm in here. I got that. Don't worry. I'm helping him. He's currently got 60 or 70 hit points, and I'm going to be healing him in here while you guys are doing that. Do what you
he
got
doesn't
out
have
there.
that much. He's taken damage from the harpoons pulling on him and dragging him. It is a
Oh,
constant source of damage.
okay.
I'm
So-
saying if we lift a ship 100 feet in the air and those things like just twist and pull and
Mhm.
probably just going to cause him to bleed and
I'm going to stay in here and heal him and do what you guys need to out there. The only thing I have left is some healing spells anyway, so I'm going to give him some inspiration and maybe get him into the fight with you guys. I don't know.
So no matter what, taking care of the chains first on both ships.
It's not a bad idea though to take the southern ship. I think that's what we should do. At the very least, it stops the top ship from doing anything.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll-
agree.
So we'll
'Cause
take
you're gonna-
the-
You're gonna have them in the air on the top ship. We're gonna try to disable the chains on the bottom ship first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeet. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
How deep is it at this point, Mike? Not very, you said.
It's not terribly deep. It's deep enough for these ships to cruise through, but it's probably only like 40 feet deep.
Oof.
You're approaching the shore pretty.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know, make a dexterity saving throw to grab. Wanted to check that. All right, so you guys run up and dimension
Do we all-
door onto
we
the
all
back of
roll
the ship.
initiative?
Should have.
You all should roll initiative
I did.
I was going to say, I think we did, yeah.
if you haven't yet.
Oh, Mav didn't. Jerk. Wait.
I am. Oh my gosh, you guys. Where's my snipping tool?
They're
Let
all
me show
20.
you the perception checks these giants all just
Oh.
made. I mean, this is without any of their modifiers, but
That's not gonna be good. Oh, okay.
so they are all just super consumed with their catch at the
They're
moment.
so excited for lunch.
They are not paying any attention at all to what is going on. You guys have surprise.
Awesome.
Okay.
they're not looking at you at all. They're looking towards the shore. One of them blows a giant horn right as you arrive on ship or on the ship.
That's not
Yeah, that's it. So Mav, you are up. Actually, Frost Giant 2 is up, and now he can take reactions because that's how surprise works, but
Mhm.
he doesn't get a turn.
Okay, definitely don't want to do that. But I will. They need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
That's rude.
attacking them.
Yeah.
Are we attacking them?
I
don't
thought we were
see why
taking
we
your
wouldn't.
chains first.
Oh, that's right.
Well, let me show you how the chains are laid out. There's one at the bow, right where, or stern where you guys came in. There's one in the middle, up here, and then there'd be one further up at the bow, towards the
There's
bow.
3 each.
So like there. Let me see
So
what I got for tokens on here.
maybe we're just gonna try to take care of these guys first, and then mess with the chains, unhindered,
Maybe.
because they're kind of in the way of us getting to 2 of the 3 chains.
2 chains. Sorry.
They're glowing.
Yeah.
Why do
Get
I have
'em.
a 0? That's what. Snake eyes.
So we will put the chains coming off the boat in those locations.
Thanks, Mav.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, that was you. Sorry.
So Mav, what did you do?
They are now glowing.
Oh.
Still good. That's still very good though.
And then I am going to drink a potion of speed.
All right.
Mav's
And I am
taking
going
speed,
to-
y'all.
Withdraw a certain weapon out of a certain bag. And I'm going to stab.
Get it,
All
boy.
right.
Recklessly.
Oh.
You don't get to attack recklessly.
Well, not mechanically, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2p8.
Remove 3 of that because I do not have that on me right now.
Okay. And you did that on which one did you attack?
Number 2.
Number 2.
And then, yep, Thanik, your turn.
All right, Dana.
All right, I will put up reverse gravity on the. It's a DC 17.
You got that ready, or do you want me to roll?
No, it's not in here.
Okay. Oh, one might make it. What is his? No, they have a 9 for a dex.
Oh,
No
that's kind
bonus
of what
to
I
it.
was expecting.
Guess that makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I got a 7 and a 13 on the dice. So both of those guys, they hear the sound of the fighting start over there as Mav, casts a spell and
Pulls out
starts
the god
swinging
weapon.
away, and they see it. And they look over and they're like, "What?" And all of a sudden they're just like, and they're hollering and yelling and screaming. Bonus
Yeah.
actions or movement.
And
love
then I will just move over here for a second. How complex are these chains?
It's basically an anchor wheel with a chain attached to it. So it's not overly complex, but it's pretty heavy duty.
Time intensive.
Bet you wish you had shatter.
Is there like a latch that I can just flip that'll like
Disconnect it.
Make
Yeah.
an
Give him some
investigation
more
check
slack.
or perception.
do an investigation?
Let down the anchor.
Oh,
Oof.
come on.
16 still not bad, dude.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
There is a a locking, but it has a huge cotter pin in it.
All right.
Hit the cotter pin with your hammer. That's
Yeah,
what you have a hammer for.
Yeah. I mean, would that be considered a free environmental interaction? No. Okay.
No, not this. This cotter pin is almost as big as you are.
Well, I will pull the hammer back like I'm about to Louisville Slugger this thing, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Jeff.
Jeffrey is going to heal Fozergirl for 19 and give him an inspiration.
Okay, so he's
Is
going
it
to make a
just yet?
saving throw to wake up. He groans. You hear him psychically groan, but he does not wake up.
Don't worry, buddy. We got you.
Herman is swimming towards the boat. Frost Giant 3 is in the air. He is
In the air.
a long ways away, but he is going to huck his axe at Mav would be the closest.
If he throws the axe, is he accounting for gravity?
He is not, because he has no idea what's happening.
Yeah. He's also like 100 feet away. He's
Yes, I
more
know.
than 100 feet away.
I
Yeah, they
understand
probably
that.
have a
Okay.
120-foot range on their throwing axes.
He's more than 120 feet away.
Hey, it's also at a downward
Also
angle.
moving.
I can throw something really far out of an airplane. I'm just saying.
Now I do want to do
Yeah,
this.
but
I
you're
am
not.
basically-
You're not. Throw it upside down in an airplane. That's what he's doing.
I'm giving him double disadvantage. I'm making him roll twice to hit Mav
Okay.
at disadvantage. And that's going to go wide. This gigantic frosty axe sticks itself into the side of the boat, not far from where Mav is standing. And the frost giant's like, "Oh, thought I'd get him!" as he's like starting to drift off towards the back of the boat. And 4 is like, "I'll get him!" He pulls out his axe.
No.
That one's gonna hit, so we'll see if the extra disadvantage does or not. Just on the other side of Mav,
The
not
exact same thing.
It's like, "You suck too! Shut up!
We suck
Get back to
again.
the boat! I can't!"
Oh no, we suck again.
All right.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that circle that somebody drew is perfect. As you watch as writhing black tentacles erupt out of the deck of the ship and start to grab at the frost giants.
Great, that answers my
Yeah,
question.
Take
This is going to be quite the spectacle in a second.
one more D8 here. 24 points of damage, but they will likely make their saving throws. Oh my gosh, one of them doesn't. So Frost Giant 1 is restrained by these tentacles, and they both take 24 points of damage.
Oh, that's so good.
This is what you get, you big blue monkeys. Mess with
And
our
now
ship.
it is that guy's turn, who can't move. He is going to attempt to break out of that. And he does. But that is his action. And then he is going to come running down to... He can get to there, because it's also difficult terrain. That's it. Othig, you're up.
Oh, goody. Well, they need to make Dex 15 dexterity saving throws. DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Well, one of them got a 15 on the dice, but has a -1 to his dex.
Yeah.
So
That's excellent. I'm going to spend 3 charges and cast Shooting Stars and give them 15d4 fire damage. Away, my pretties! Good times.
So they're each gonna take
but
39.
the point you can see. Yes. And that is. Let's see what type of damage it is.
Oh, he couldn't have moved. He's still surprised. None of
Oh,
those
that's
guys
right.
could have done what they did. They're all surprised.
Oh, so
Aha!
they still have their axes. Oh no.
Huh.
They do. Well, they'll just miss next round. That's all. I'll keep those rolls.
Oh, yep, it's fire damage. Oh, good, and they're frost giants, you said.
Yep. It doesn't seem to hurt them more, unfortunately.
Oh,
But it also doesn't hurt them less.
bad day. Okay.
There's not a whole lot of stuff that has vulnerabilities to their opposite element.
Yeah.
You'd think there would be, but there's not.
Yeah.
I know, it's very sad.
Yeah.
That's what I missed from 3-5.
Okay, that is all I can do, but I am gonna move.
I did 78 points of damage. I guess that's all I can do.
I healed for 19 and inspired a dead ship.
I'm not in danger of moving into Halkyon's evil tentacles, am I?
That yellow circle is exactly where he would have put it. So
Okay, then I will. I don't need to have that up because that was just instant. So, oh, maybe I should have left it there, but that's okay.
that's all right. I can draw another one.
I'm gonna move right there so that they can move into my range and I can stabby stab, and that's my turn.
All right. Okay, so now 2 can go, and he is restrained. No, he's not restrained. The other one is. He is going to come running up here.
Alright, be
They
right
have
there.
a range of 10, so he's going to stop there. He's going to move closer.
I will hit him.
And Ryan, you can hit him if you want.
Target him first.
And he is going to take first swing at Mav, or at Othig, sorry.
I'm gonna hit you too. Oh, he just got me. What a jerk. Freaking jerk.
Oh, the second one's going to miss.
Take that, foul beast.
All right, Mav, you're up.
Mav is going to step down of space. Use his bonus at. Oh no, he's not going to do that. Let's see here. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to step down, and he's going to use his bonus action to cast Holy Weapon on Othig.
Yes.
And then he's going to poke this guy twice. And then I think he will use his bonus or his action to disengage.
Okay.
Come this way. Come to the back of the boat. That seems like a safe place to go.
Sounds good. Thanok.
I'm gonna take a swing at that pin. So I'll just make an attack roll.
What are you trying to do to it?
Knock it out of.
Knock it off?
Knock it out. It's because it's like it's
like
like
a counter
holding. Right.
Yeah, like, so if this was the hole that it's in, it would be going straight in like that. Straight
Oh, it's
down.
going down.
And then the
um,
hook would come over the outside of this part. So you'd want to hit it here and knock it up.
So I'll do that.
An uppercut with your axe or your hammer.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack roll on it. That'll do it. And roll some damage. It does not bleed.
Holy cow! Are you serious?
So it comes up almost all the way out, but it's still stuck just below that last bend in it.
All right. Can I like, can I get my 3 attacks in this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a little better.
So you pop it out, and the wheel just starts spinning, and the chain starts getting released. Jeff, you feel his Fossil shift a little bit.
Oh no!
As
Yeah.
this chain is now slack, loose.
Okay. I will. Am I allowed to, like, yeah, I guess I would. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I stand there? Is that a viable spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right on the edge.
Is there a
Living on the edge.
like a railing on it?
There is a railing, but you're
That
right
ain't
on
gonna
it.
matter. You're gonna He gonna backhand you right through that.
I mean, I'm sort of also okay with that. That's
As
me
is
swinging
Jeff.
him.
Jeff is gonna get out his little recording device and be like, "This is epic." Oh,
Oh, that was a really good hit. Holy crap.
it's making up for that first one.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously. And that is my.
All right. Jeff.
Jeffrey is going to do the same thing. I assume he's still inspired, so I can't inspire him again, but I am going to heal him
Okay.
with a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay. So he, because the other boat is now not pulling on him, he is taking far less damage. He wakes up just a little bit, and you see out the front viewport, you see one of the tentacles that has the blaster cannon on the end of it rise up, and I would like you to make an
Yes.
attack roll.
I don't know what his bonus is, but I'm guessing that's going to do something.
7. Yeah, what's their AC? Well, that'll hit. Please roll 8d6.
That's right, my dude. That's right. Phasers locked down, ready to fire.
Nice.
You guys
Good one,
all
dude.
watch this blast of energy come from back by Fossil, and you hear in your minds, "Teach you to mess with the granite backs."
Yeah.
I'm firing my lasers.
As Frost Giant 2 takes a blast right in the face.
Oh man, so happy.
Nobody messes with family. By the way, now that we're past it, that was my second wish. By the way, I was gonna wish to not be an honorary granite back, but to be an actual granite back.
We have transcended species into our clan.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah.
that's
we've
what
been like
we've
that a
done.
long time.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. 3 and 4 would huck their axes this round and miss. Hal would turn around and Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Point. That's a nat 20, and so he will. Okay. Frost Giant 2 is on the verge of demise.
It's
Frost
like
Giant
shooting
1
fish in a
is
barrel.
restrained
Or a barrel
and
of
is
fish.
going to attempt to break out, which he did last time, and now he will move up. Othig, you can take a smack at him.
This is the second round, correct?
This is round 2, yes.
Yeah.
Just in case it matters for the Sky Giants.
Actually,
Yes.
technically, yeah.
Oh, a hit's a hit, guys.
These guys have surprisingly low AC.
Yep, they sure do. Which is gonna really help next round.
Yep. All
Or
right.
I should say this round.
Othig, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to take a -5 to attack with Great Weapon Master.
Oh, hold on. I forgot they started their turn in Halkioin's
Yes,
evil
they did.
tentacle field.
Which
Is
means
one
the
die.
far realms makes noises in their brain.
Yep. So this one actually dies.
Yeah.
It is ripped
Got
to
him.
shreds by the tentacles.
Oh.
It's like coming out their mouth.
Hell yeah.
They're like, oh no, the squid we tried to catch, its god is trying to kill us.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm
Awesome.
guessing frost giants aren't very smart.
All
Hey,
these
how
will
do you
be
guys
at negative
spin
5.
tokens now?
How do you what?
Spin your tokens now.
That's
Don't you just
incredible.
scroll on them? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you
No,
right
you
click on
don't.
it and then hit the rotate button.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh,
spin
sorry.
it.
That was
No,
a 19, not. So, okay,
unfortunately.
So, and fourth attack. Then,
Oh,
okay.
shift.
So
It's shift, Mike.
all of these are going to be with a plus 10
Shift
damage,
scroll.
which I will add. Hey, I'm doing disco.
Yeah, I found
Get
it.
down, get down, get down, down and now. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
There's the crit.
Nice.
And bye-bye. Exceeds by 50.
I can only do 5,000 down damage around. I'm back here healing a squid.
Hey Mike, okay, so I've got a question. How big are the things that are anchored to the side of the ship? You said they were as big as one of us?
Yeah, the cotter pin is as big as one of you. These are huge, like warship anchor wheels.
Okay.
That have been converted into harpoon ties.
Okay. We just need to spend like.
If you want to completely loosen these ones, now there's nobody rowing this ship forward. Jeff Storm basically has the ships floating in place now. At this point, you
That's what I
still
do.
do have 2 frost giants floating above this other ship. It's not loose from Fazragul.
What
He's not loose
percentage?
at all, not from any of them. He's just
What do you
doesn't have
guys-
any tension.
What do you guys want to do here? Loosen these up or go get the other 2 frost giants first?
What
The frost giants are good for another 8 rounds.
Yeah. What number
Okay.
on a
Unless they
percentile
all
dice,
assemble.
Mike, would it take
So
to
I'm
hit
just
one of
gonna
those
move-
jokers with just a regular lightning bolt?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to just get over by Thanek and help him with this pin.
Okay.
Just wanted-
I would say
No,
with
there
both
is
of you
not a-
working on it, you could
That's not-
probably both get a pin loose in one round.
Okay,
Great.
but that's not where a pin is.
Oh, sorry.
Where the zeros
I
are.
thought you were by
Yeah.
one.
I got rid of the one behind us. I didn't get rid of it. I was moving forward.
Okay.
So this one back here is loose. And yeah.
Well,
that one is,
you got other people back there, so I'll start working on this one, and we'll just try
Oops.
to all work on it together. is basically
yeah,
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
moving forward to get to that one. I just couldn't because the guy was in the way.
Okay.
So I would say you would have 6 rounds left of reverse gravity by the time you've loosened all the pins on this ship.
Okay. And they're loose, but they're still attached.
Yes, Fazragul is still harpoon. Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
So they were going
Harpoon.
to the shore. Is
Yep.
there an encampment on the shore, or were they going to go to the shore and then travel somewhere?
You turn around and look, and as you do, you hear an answering horn call from the shore. They're having a very hard time seeing out here, but it does look like there is a large structure on the shore.
We'll make it torrential downpour. No, no more sight. Don't look at us.
Mav, I would be fine from this distance out if you launched another Jericho missile.
Yes.
Well, I can tomorrow.
Let's mark it on the map.
Yeah.
Destroy the stronghold.
Like, these people made us mad, these people
Yep.
made us mad.
Mike, just so you know, I would be also spending these rounds healing Faz for as much as I can. I have a second and 2, or I have a third and 2 second level slots. Do you want me to roll those, or?
Yes, please. Because
Alright.
depends on how many hit points he gets back as to which weapons come out, which systems come online.
Yep. So 4. So that's.
Do we have an easy way over there?
You still
still
all
have
have water walk.
Water walking, yeah.
Oh, that's right. We do still have it.
You
We're
do.
just going for it, man.
Yeah.
So that's 3d8.
I feel like if we're all working on the pins, though, we'd all be setting out from like the top pin, though. Also,
And this one.
are you, Mike? Are you like fast forwarding the 6 rounds that you said it would be for us to loosen up all the
I'm
pins?
waiting to see what Tony does.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be plus 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 20. So 51 points of healing.
Okay, so he will have both of his blasters up in minor propulsion.
So he can feel free to take pot shots at those guys in the sky.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
we're
make
duck hunting.
Free to move up.
Go ahead,
the-
Jeff. Start making 6 attack rolls at +7.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
He's gonna have these guys dead before we even get over.
So in
there.
order
like,
to
how
hit
did-
them, you'll have to roll a 10 or better.
Hey,
You
how
said
did
5?
Halcyon get over there already?
We have water walk, so while you guys were getting pins, he ran over.
Oh,
So what are better?
10 or better. Oh, you're only gonna hit him once.
Yeah, he's struggling, and those ducks are way bigger than he's used to.
That's sad.
He does have an
So,
inspiration if he wants to use that on one of them.
That's up to you.
Hiya! That'll push one of them over. There you go. So he'll attack twice. So that's what, 10? No, 16 d6.
Yeah. No, wait. How much is it?
You said it was 8d6 on the first one, and I hit
Yeah.
twice. So blaster damage. Kachiga.
It yells.
Oh.
It's unhappy about 58 points of damage.
I would like to use the healer's kit on Faz.
Okay.
Give him some healing.
Oh, you're
And
coming back by
then-
me? All right.
I'm going to launch a fireball from the lance.
Right on.
That's gonna be 6.
Embrace your destiny. The best defense is a good offense, and that's how you become a real bastion.
So he needs the saving throw for half.
Nope. Because those are dex saves, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so nope. So, 25. Okay.
Smoke on
Also,
the water.
I mean, the spell doesn't say this, but they should absolutely have disadvantage on deck saves while they're floating in the air.
Nimble giants should be shocking.
They should.
Yeah.
Anarch.
So
Moves
it has
Andy.
been functionally 2 rounds, so we've
Yep.
gotten these to lose.
Yep.
So we'll just head over there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 50. Here we go. That's my round.
I don't have anything left. I'm gonna inspire Foz. And then these guys are too far away for me to do any of
Oh,
that.
good.
I'm gonna ask the sword what it thinks I should do.
You should kill something.
I look around. I'm like, okay. I'll start looking for a mouth.
Actually,
or
it doesn't
something.
tell you. You just get the sense that
Yeah.
something should die.
I
Because this is not a verbally communicating
Yep.
sentient weapon.
I'll go back to firing the lasers and just assist Fazrigul. Can I use the help action to give Fazrigul a better chance at aiming? Since he's struggling right now.
You could attack using your dex modifier. You can guide them. So if your
Yeah.
proficiency in attack is better than +7, you can use that now.
It would be a +10.
Okay. Yeah, you take over firing controls, which he's allowed you to do before.
Yeah.
And you may now roll at a +10.
Did you drop them on the ship yet, or are they?
16.
No, they're still up in the sky.
How do we attack them?
Lasers.
Isn't that a wonderful question, Ryan?
I mean, like we either let Foz get some revenge, and then
Does
we
16
drop
hit,
them
Mike? I don't remember.
while we're not
16 does
underneath
not.
them.
Okay.
AC is 17.
There you go.
You get 2 attacks, man. You got
Oh, I
2
do?
blasters.
I forgot there was 2. I forgot he has 2. That's worse.
Last time I
Ah.
for the air, I jumped off the axe buster, but that's not here, so I don't know.
All
how to
right,
do
floaty giant, do your thing.
So how? They can't do anything. They're weaponless. Well, they throw their helmet at you.
Yeah.
I suppose that would probably actually hurt. Hal manages to get this pin off.
Nice.
Othig.
How heavy
Okay,
are these
well-
chains?
The chains, they're heavy.
Guys, stop. You're going to sink Fazragul.
No, because the chains are loose.
Yeah,
And it's
but
only
attached
about-
to him.
Yes, but this is only 40 feet deep. These
Oh,
chains
it's only
gotta
40
be
feet
longer
deep
than-
here?
He's
I
fine.
missed
Yeah.
that.
So when the ships sink, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pull him.
Right. I missed that part of the conversation.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because that would
These
be
are
my
galleons. We
action,
should loot
and
these
he's not on
ships.
the
They probably got
ground,
good stuff
so
inside of them that the frost giants haven't gotten
actually
out.
going to fire with my longbow for once. Wow.
Tony, the other guys would have seen this, that the deck has been ripped open in places. They've
Oh,
pillaged
they
these
really did
ships.
make little boats out of them.
They did. It actually looks like they ripped open certain parts of the flooring in order to put their feet in so they could sit down.
My gosh.
Ryan, just so you know, they are probably 120, 25 feet. Directly straight up. So from where you are, it's going to be closer to like 250 feet.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because he figures probably 20 or 30
So-
feet to the deck of the ship, plus
Yeah,
the
it's
in the air, plus
150
the...
without being hindered, so that's not gonna work out.
Well, wait, what'd you say, Tony?
I said it's probably 20 or 30 feet to the deck of the ship from the water's surface. Unless he
I
got
wasn't
on the
even
ship.
If I was thinking that from in the ship, because the Earth's gravity well
Yeah,
starts about 20 feet off deck.
right, yeah.
So it's even.
So that's my turn.
So they're probably like 150 feet
Okay.
from water.
Right.
Mav.
Mav is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is he able to get onto the boat?
No, you'd be right off the boat. You'd be able to scramble up the chain next round.
Well, I have more movement still.
Oh, if you have more movement,
have
then
my-
yes, you could climb
my
up the
haste.
chain.
You have haste,
Okay.
that's right. You're disgusting.
And then can I attempt to assist Halcyon with removing this anchor?
That one's already loose.
Yep.
Oh, well,
I will remind everybody that these guys are coming down in about 4 rounds.
That's exciting.
that's all I will do.
Okay.
I
Fair
will
enough.
use my action, my movement and dash to get.
Okay. Jeff, 2 shots.
Prepare to fire! Oh, yeah.
That'll hit.
And what about the second
Nice.
one? I can't. 17?
That'll hit, just barely.
16d6.
64.
Oh, Ryan, it feels so good to roll all those dice.
Doesn't it though?
Oh, sorry. Boop.
It's fun.
And then he's still
Yeah,
gaining 1 hit point per round. I don't know that it
They
matters,
can't do
but
anything. So Hal is going to run over here and make an attack roll on that, and he is unable to move it. Othing.
as a point of order, you guys are in the reverse gravity right now.
No,
No,
we're
we're
not.
We're not.
That's right.
It's
Never
above
mind.
us.
Yep.
But
You
when the
said it.
boat
You
goes
said it 6
away
times, and I
from
forgot.
that storm, it gets pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have a maelstrom whirling about up here.
Yeah.
The storm of the ages.
Hey,
the
here's a
frost giants are going to
question.
tell a story about
What?
this for
If
a
I
really
shoot
long
an
time.
arrow directly
Does it-
below, There's no chance it could miss because it's being affected by the gravity
Yeah, but
well.
it could hit their armor though.
Yeah, missing
Oh,
it
right, right.
necessarily you don't hit the creature. It's that you don't do damage to the creature.
Yeah. All right.
I really hope in one of our future campaigns we come across some frost giants that tell the story of the day the sea got mad. We sent out our fishermen. We saw them bringing back the catch, and then the sea got angry that day, my friends.
Like they became vegetarians after.
Oh, dude, even better. You got that one that's telling the story like George Costanza.
Yeah.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Does that also affect range weapons?
No, it should not.
Okay. So.
So 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
I can't-
Oleg, I would like to remind you,
Sorry.
they are coming down very quickly. This chain needs to get off of them as soon as before that.
He's busy. He's duck hunting. Leave him be. We all have our preferences.
So you do 8 more points of damage to.
He's busy, man. Give him a minute.
Yes, he is. Otherwise, he's got an adamantium
Mav.
blade that can cut through this thing.
Mav is going to attempt to assist with removing those chains. That's just
Priorities, man.
dexterity checks or strength checks.
Make an attack roll. That'll hit.
It keeps rolling off the screen.
That will actually miss.
Got him.
Huh?
Use
14
your
will
use your cleric thing.
That's for
Defined
spells.
precision.
It's a spell.
Defined precision or whatever.
So this is a structure though, so you do get siege damage.
That's
Oh,
right.
Oh, I was not using that land, so that'd be a +3. So 17.
Oh, that'll hit then.
Oh man.
Average.
That one goes.
Oh, and that would be actually twice that. Right?
Plan use
Because
thaumaturgy and just start yelling at the giants on land
so if
about
that's
how
the
we
case,
are their
1,
god
2,
now.
3, 4, 5. I would come up here and I would use that second attack to hit.
The second, you'll still need the second attack. They have 40 hit points. So the first one only would have got you 38.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Am I the one that speaks giant?
Yep.
Didn't somebody already hit that? Didn't Othic hit it?
No, I don't.
Nope.
Halcyon went to hit it and missed it
Missed
real
it.
bad.
Pathetic.
I will say if that thing is broken, get off the boat. So if you have movement left, get off the boat. Oops, what am I doing? Is
That
it?
hits.
DJ Beats, pick up your phone. You're on the request line.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
As the last pin gets hit, comes flying loose. You just hear all these chains just off the boat, and the frost giants are like, "What are they doing?" They're just up there. They're like throwing random like household goods at you.
Pumpkins. They're throwing pumpkins.
Yeah, and I will use my movement to get off the.
I really like
Oh.
your frost giant.
It's how far is it from the deck of the boat to the water?
About 15 feet.
Okay, so
It's jumpable without me making you take damage, especially with a surface like water. I mean, I know you can walk on it right now, so it's harder, but it's still jello-y.
yeah. It
It's
was
like
more about how much movement speed
non-Newtonian
would I have
fluids.
after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are coming down in 2 rounds, so get out of the way.
Yeah. Hey, can we make the rest of them think we're their new gods? I'm just gonna say that in my brain to everybody.
I mean, they
like,
can think that as they plummet out of the sky.
no, well, not those
Right.
ones. The ones on shore. I want to go screw with them.
Oh, it's fine. We're just gonna blow them up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 days. We have to wait 2 days.
That's
Alright.
right. We've got a more pressing concern.
all right, it's
First,
Jeffrey's
so.
turn. So these chains are loose now, but they are not removed from me. Is that correct?
Correct. The harpoons are still in him, and the chains are still attached to the harpoons.
Can I
We just
use
put
this
a message
turn?
in a bottle and throw it on shore that says you've got 2 days to live.
Repent from your evil ways. You have 2 days, or your city will be razed. That's really what I want to spend my turn doing. Good grief,
2
Ryan.
days
That's
to
awesome. I love
repent.
it. 2 days to repent. Bubbles has spoken. We're totally the representatives of the lobster god at this point. No, I want to spend this turn assisting Foz in any way I can to attempt to use his tentacles to rip the harpoons out, and if needs be, heal him through that.
You could make attack rolls on him with the blasters. He is not strong enough to use his tentacles to rip stuff out.
Okay, I'll do that then. That was going to be the follow-up, was if I can't pull them out, I was going to shoot them.
Okay.
So I'll use this
make
turn
two
to shoot.
attacks with your guns. You're looking to hit 15.
Hiya, hiya. 15 will both. Barrel.
Roll damage on each one.
Do you want that damage separately?
I think, yeah, you better roll them separate.
Sounds good.
Because you might not blast loose. Nope, that isn't going to blast through one.
So the second one will go on the same one then to...
Yep.
And I'm focusing on the ones that are attached to the left ship, knowing that the frost giants are about to obliterate the other one.
Okay.
I like the one dice that didn't actually land on a side.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm pretty sure
well,
it counted it as a 1 too.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll matter, but that second one is 1 dice less. I got a little click happy.
It does not matter. Got close.
Okay.
But you needed to break 40. So
Okay.
Hal goes
dang.
over the side and runs off into the water. He's kind of laughing.
He hasn't hung out with us on an actual adventure. He doesn't realize the kind of crap we get ourselves into. He's going to insist on being with us everywhere now. Like,
Just another day at the office, boys.
you guys are way more fun than where Grummy and that weird bug man.
Oh, poor Ziz.
Oh, that's right. He's dead? Dead?
Dead.
That's
Sort
right.
of.
Wait a
He's-
minute.
No,
Oh.
he's not.
I forgot.
Dead. He is.
He's enslaved, dead.
Just one again.
Yeah.
Jeez. Terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No wait, no, that's not real.
No, it's not real.
Fuck.
Not real at all.
Two ones. This is terrible. Terrible D8.
DJ Beats. Pick up your phone.
Othig is no ranger.
No. He does have that cool bow that knocks people back, though, that he hasn't
Alright.
used in a long
Yeah,
time.
I'm not attuned to it. That's the one I'm using.
Mav is getting off the boat.
Why?
Yes, good call.
Why are you getting off the boat?
6,
The boat looks like the
7,
place to be.
9, 10.
Mav's way off the boat.
DJ Beats. Pick up your phone. Can you, while you're dispelling your reverse gravity, give me a minute so I can put a...
I'm not putting it off this round. It's next round.
Okay. Because I really want to put a wall of thorns under them that they're going to crash into, like the Briar Rabbit.
Sure.
No, that might actually soften their fall on the boat a little bit, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't think so.
I've got the math lady face on inside of Fazergul right now, just like I wonder how how gravity
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Would the wall
Are
of
you
thorns
gonna-
rocket up into
No,
them?
I can't reach them. They're too high up. That's it.
Okay. Jeff,
Yeah, same thing. Firing the lasers at the
make your attacks.
chains. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, that lady.
Oh, crap. Wait, does he still have inspiration? No,
That was
I
my
used it.
favorite one.
Never mind. So one will hit.
Gotta follow it up by saying math is hard.
Yeah.
Come on, big. Oh. All
That's
right,
pretty good.
one's real
Good.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be. Oh,
So probably about this time, Herman comes swimming up.
I forgot about him already. Like, he's not
totally
even
forgot
real.
about him.
Lobster Man.
And he is going to make an attack on the chains
hasn't
that he
seen-
saw you shooting at.
Okay. Well, he hasn't met Fazragul. We haven't explained
You're
Fazragul
right.
to
He
him.
hasn't.
We haven't explained that
Well,
to him at
you heard you guys
all.
talking about him.
Oh, that's right. He has the telepathic bond as well.
Yeah. He
Okay.
does.
I'm a lot less worried now. I was like,
Doesn't mean
oh,
he's not nervous, but
Like, if he just
what's that?
came waltzing into the battlefield, just
Hey.
be like, explain later, attack the chains.
Herman is like krilled.
is like, what?
so Herman will bust that other one loose.
It's what whales eat.
Oh, krill.
Krill.
That's not what I
As
thought
you
of
guys
when
are
you
running
said
away,
that.
a couple of boots come sailing over into the water. The frost giants are now down to throwing boots at you, but they always these lighter objects don't go through the gravity like the axes do, so they just go up and then come tumbling off to the side somewhere. They don't stop trying though.
I love the feudalness that you're just throwing in here. This is great.
That's what I pictured when I was picturing Herman. Often was the little bug thing
You're
from
alive.
Meek. You're alive.
Awesome. Hal keeps running. Oathing.
Actually,
Oh
that's
my
kind of
God.
Fazragul right now,
So
isn't it?
good.
We're just gonna carry him around like a dead
Have they
bug
not
friend.
fallen yet?
No, they fall on my next turn.
Right, unless you cut it early, but it's way more fun to just keep him up there and build the suspense.
Yeah. Well, I was keeping it held so that everybody can move out of the way. But they're falling on my next turn.
No matter what.
Mav.
Mav is going to continue to run.
Oathing's like,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stay right here and get a good view of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I could be halfway across the map further, like twice as far as anyone else, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna savor this moment.
You know, I just thought of this. Why didn't any of us go up there and interrogate them while they were just floating there without anything to do?
There's
I mean,
no
because then
interrogation
we
needed.
default too.
Not if we cast. Like, I'm saying like fly, like cast fly and go up there and talk to
Alright.
them.
I was thinking about using my boots of striding and springing to get up there and attack them while they were up there, but
And
then
just
I thought, no, I don't want to do that.
Fall 100 feet for no reason.
on
So
Taylor's
I
turn,
am going
Someone
to
could cast Featherfall on me. I would have been.
I
Fine.
am going to drop this, and I will. I have 25 feet of movement to move back if I need to. So if it looks like the ship is going to Claymore, I will move backwards.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take some pieces for you.
No, that's a no on the dexterity saving throws.
Also, I'm
Two
laughing super hard.
big dumb blue cannonballs.
Dude.
So they come crashing down into the boat, and the one obviously is just obliterated when he hits the deck. Like, just blood sprays
Blue mist.
everywhere. The
It's like a
other
Kill Bill
one
movie.
This is what happens when you Kool-Aid Man the wrong way.
does not die. 161
What?
damage. He had taken 25 points of damage. They have 200.
Wow.
Yay!
The boat is just the whole middle section. It just snaps in half, and the two halves kind of float off for just a moment, and then kind of just sink super quick down into the water. And about 5 seconds later, you see this frost giant head like poke up over the water, and he's trying to swim, and he's just
Can
big
I-
and floundering in the wave.
I'm gonna hold up my hand.
Well, can I shoot a couple psychic blasts at him?
You sure can. It's your turn.
As his head is like popping up, I'm just
Whack-a-mole. You're playing
Yeah.
So, like,
bobbing
no
for
one gets
apples,
to him,
except it's
I'm
whack-a-mole.
charging at him for an attack.
so that's gonna hit him.
Guys, we are agents of chaos everywhere we
And
go.
that's gonna get him. No. We are not agents of chaos. We use the laws of physics.
Yeah,
Nice,
like
dude.
agents. We use the laws like agents.
So
You
his
got him.
face breaks the water, and then he holds his head, and he's like, "It hurt."
This was leaking out his nose.
Bye.
And he sinks down
Bye.
below the waves. So as you guys watch this, anybody
Hey,
else
can
doing?
can we try to gather some of these guys as a rule to eat?
He shouldn't have too hard time finding him, and the other two are laying on the deck of the other boat. So,
Oh, that's right.
Which
yeah.
is ours
Okay.
now. We should take that other boat just
well,
for
we'll
the
see.
sake of it.
Ghetto galleon in
Yeah,
all of
it-
galleon history.
Yes, but
Right
it's
now, I
our
want you to
ghetto
know.
galleon. Like
No,
we don't leave behind loot. We leave
We'd
behind
probably
people.
actually spend more repairing it than just buying an actual galleon.
We grab the
Worth it.
galleon,
Project
bring it
car.
home, and turn it into a tavern.
I'm on board. I'm on board. Instantly on
Well,
board.
you're not on board. Actually, you're all still in the water, and as you're in the water, a giant harpoon swooshes in the water not far from you, and you hear an answering horn call from the shoreline.
Yeah, yeah,
But that's where we're gonna stop for today.
yeah.
That's where I'll leave you.
Oh man, it's quarter two. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna be sending that storm inland with all of its fury.
Yeah.
It's a
Awesome.
5-mile
At
wide
the
storm
very
that's about to kill
at
some
the
stuff.
very least, it'll screw up visibility.
It's already over them. You're only
Yeah,
100 yards offshore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave the
50
storm here
to
for its
100
full
yards.
8-hour duration to do as much damage as it can.
But again, we all have water breathing, so we'll just sink
Yeah.
underneath.
Yep.
Telling ya.
Getting
And
Foz
the
and
storm, it's half sleet too, because you're in freezing cold temperatures.
oh, that's right. We're way up north, aren't we?
You're way up north.
All
That
right.
is where frost giants live. So
Well, hold on. So with that, I can make it unbearably hot as well. Can I do that instead? Can I make this a tropical heat storm for them that they're gonna just hate?
I'm gonna
'Cause
go
you can
no
make it-
at this point. Can
you can
change
make
it
it-
while it's being cast?
Yeah. Well, I can up for 8 hours. I have control of this storm and do whatever I want with it.
I'll see you guys later. I'm
All right, I'll see you, man.
Bye.
Let me
Hi,
think
dude.
about it. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. Because anything we can do to make their day worse.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys.
Peace.